and then you have to turn the mic back on.
Right.
It's about midway.
A little bit higher.
No, just midway.
It was slightly higher.
Okay, all right, cool.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is the Kaeday Yawning Portal birthday marathon stream. We're playing for 24 hours today through 6 of the dungeons in Yawning Portal. This is episode 4. We've lost a couple friends and gained a couple more, and throughout the journey they have been, I guess, most recently hired by a prince to go find a special medallion in a Shulkin temple. After successfully spelunking, we'll call it, they managed to barter with some vampires and fight some of their nemesis before coming away with the item in question. Now they can head back to town, catch the ship home, and await their reward. Come back. You're in. What would you guys like to do?
We're back home or we're on the ship?
You are wherever you want to be.
Yeah, let's skip to being back home.
So you guys hit the ship home. Everybody says bye. Yeah, well, whatever. When you guys go, the prince does invite you to see them. He says that you guys did a great job. I heard some stories about everything that happened, and I'm glad that you survived. And then she says, I found this. I think it's yours. And what's the other one? It is, we'll call him Zippy. As another goblin comes scurrying around this pile of this pile of cushions.
And then there were 6.
You still have 2 that are dead. I don't know what you guys want to do about those.
Oh.
Raise them.
Okay.
We're going to pay for that somehow?
We
have a vast hoard, actually.
How many spell slots did you have at the end of the last encounter?
I did not have any 3rd level spell slots.
Great, so you guys are going to have to pay for it from this vast hoard.
Well, we have a hoard that far exceeds our ability to take home.
So you offer the prince some money, and they'll get one of their priests to cast it for you.
Great.
The goblins feel terrible, and the trip back is just as bad. The storms in this season are wicked, but you make it back to town.
Does Sleepy become a member of the Horde?
That's a good idea. We'll say Sleepy becomes a member of the Horde.
Goes from really a spellbook back to a scimitar and short bow.
Still has the spell book, but just hits people with it.
Feeling lazy.
This last game for some weird reason.
Paper cuts.
So yeah, you guys are all back in you're back in the city that you took your ship from, and on the way back to Oakhurst, where you meet where you expect to meet the prince.
Question, was the amulet magic, or is anything else in that final encounter an
The
item
amulet
that we
is
should know
magic, but
about?
it is a story thing.
Great.
So
It's we don't get to keep it.
it's confers no benefit unless you are doing a thing
If
in the
people
story.
have item slots, they may as well use the ring of fire resistance. Seems like a good one from that one, if you have the item slots.
We also got gloves of missile snaring, bracelet of rock magic, bracelet of defense, ring of fire resistance, ring of elemental influence, and the axe.
I'll do the missile snaring for now.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I have 3 magic items.
Okay. All right, so you guys make it back to town.
Who has the bracers of defense again?
You could if you want to.
You could have them. But
Yeah,
you
but you're wearing armor,
You can't be
though.
wearing armor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm the only one that can use them efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so bracers to you then, and who has the gloves?
It's really weird in AL. We
For rock
all
magic?
do if you want to.
Okay.
So
I see.
once the session ends, we can all use that. I
Yeah,
guess.
So you can have any of those.
Did we see
sure.
the rock magic thing could also be a torque, however you want to use it.
You can wear it on your head if you're a goblin, because that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take the bracelet
Because your wrists
you
are
put it
too
on your
small.
because it's so small.
Great. That's a fashionable torque. Yeah.
So, right, so that's another item that you might use. Whatever the case is, you guys make it back to town. The prince is still being put up by Lord Oakhurst. Though it looks,
you're welcome. It's been like 8 months, probably.
that's exactly what you think.
Yeah.
But they've been there the whole time. Like the wait staff is absolutely like overtaxed. The people in the town are kind of like overwhelmed by all these these entourage members that have been just like using all the resources and taking up the inn for this whole time. So you finally show up with this item and the prince's
Your brother's gnome back.
no, thank you. The prince's gnome friend. And they're ready to see you immediately. So
What better be?
Because if not, I was just gonna barge right through that door.
I mean,
Say you're gonna see us now. Here's your amulet. Get the fuck out of my town.
They do try to make you wait. Like they don't like so they by ready to see you immediately. They mean they put you in a room immediately, and you have to wait like an hour for everybody to come and talk to you.
So the guidance on cursing is we're trying to keep PG-13, so 1 F-bomb per hour, I think, is our quota.
Okay, I've already broke it, so.
Well, let's keep doing it.
As long as we all try.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the police.
I mean, I am.
That is true.
Yeah, I'll use part of that hour to get my finery back on, tucks up.
Nope, I'm gonna walk in there dirty.
Okay, great. You guys come in there. You wait the hour, and the prince comes to see you, and the lord looks a little bit more haggard. You see a couple of hairs. He looks a couple hairs thinner on top. He's holding his pince nez in his hand as he follows behind this guy, just tapping it impatiently. And the prince says, "I'm glad you're back. What have you brought me?" And the gnome scurries forward with the amulet. "And did you run into any trouble?"
Plenty, but nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about. We handled it just fine. Now, our gold, please.
Of course. Gold. Well,
which is probably what we actually used to pay for the Goblin Resurrection.
Probably. That 5,050.
So yeah, he gives you some of the gold, and then a letter of credit for Waterdeep, for a Waterdavian bank. And then he says, "I think the only real reward for good work is more work. So what do you say? My friend here," and he gestures towards the doting lord, "my friend here has a bit of a problem, and I think you were just the people to solve it." Huh? He gestures up towards the wall. "His sword is broken. It's impossible to fix. We'll need some great magic to do it. I think perhaps you could find exactly what we're looking for in a mountain vault, long hidden. Luckily for you, my connections can direct us to where it is."
Okay. What's your angle is just whatever we find in the vault for your broken sword.
For this broken sword, absolutely.
If your connections are so good, why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, that's a great point. Why
Grumpy,
don't I do it
were those connections?
Who are you again?
Your friend Brucey.
What is in
Been taking care
this
of you for a
vault
while,
that can
Grumpy.
fix that?
Introductions
Couldn't
again?
simple magic fix that? It's a broken sword.
Does anybody here have Arcana?
Absolutely, I do.
What do you know about magic items?
Oh, it's magic.
Yeah.
You want me to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 9.
You've never heard of anybody repair. Well, you've heard of stories of someone repairing a magic sword, but they're always you've heard the story in Game of Thrones where he tries a million times and then the third time he ends up killing his wife and that does it.
Sure.
incredibly
Bad things
dire,
happen for
Crazy stuff.
incredibly dire consequences.
Sure.
Moral
Exa-
magic requires sacrifice.
Mm.
It's best to devote yourself to the gods.
To Shushar, yes.
Or whatever the frick.
God's just use you for
Shushar is a good god for you to consider, friend. Oh, a man. Oh, I'm a fish. But
Give me an insight check.
I have no need
Yeah.
for fish, bud.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Brucey.
You see just like a look. You see
Friend,
like just
Brucey.
a shadow of a look pass over the prince's face.
Okay.
But other than that, nothing happens.
Our quarrels are not your concern. We'll take them on the road to go. Any more information you can offer us other than it's in a mountain vault somewhere?
Great. He can give you the directions to that
Oh,
mountain.
perfect. Wonderful.
Oh, good.
How expedient.
Steel isn't strong.
Please.
Remember that, Prince. It's flesh that's stronger.
No, I think it's steel. I mean, have you ever stabbed the guy with a steel sword? It works
I don't
really
know.
well.
There have been some knives that can't get through my skin.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
18 on the die. That's a 17.
He likes your goblin wisdom. He says, there's an old adage about the pen and the sword and which is mightier, but I think it's important to remember all of these things stem from flesh. Men and goblins, of course, are the real purveyors of power.
We're really just talking down about swords with all these sayings. I mean, we're just saying the pen is greater, the flesh is greater. I mean, when do swords get a break? They do a good job, guys. Come on. Let's be fair.
Mere tools.
let's discuss crafty services for this quest. And I gesture towards Sasaj. His skills have been refined. He commands a rate of 100 gold per quest at this point.
150. He almost died.
The what's it called?
You're negotiating his salaries.
The Lord,
Yeah.
the Lord looks again like he's almost ready to interrupt, and then he just like waves his hand, like just like sits down in a chair, like he's just who cares? Like
Sasaj is our cook.
the Sasaj
I know
is the
that.
Lord's cook, and they've kidnapped him more or less.
He
well,
likes coming.
We kidnapped him willingly.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Sasaj looks pleasantly pleased.
And
He
he's
looks
getting paid very handsomely.
right.
Paid a lot.
His current people are fighting over him. That's great.
He's making several lifetimes in just 2 jobs.
Right. And he's traveling the world and serving food to exotic people and things.
He's seen some stuff.
Yeah. So,
When do we go get this weapon?
Yes.
what I need
It doesn't sound like a weapon. It sounds like
find
stuff
what you
to
can
fix
in
a
that
weapon.
vault. Importantly, there should be a book. It can reveal the secrets of how to reforge his father's sword.
Okay. All right, so we're looking for a book in a mountain vault.
Mm-hmm. And he gives you he gives you directions to the place.
No problem.
What of the dangers in there? Your connections seem strong. What are we facing? What are rumors or stories?
What would he tell you? I've heard of those who survived. They spoke of sphinxes and jinn and other such powerful creatures.
Do I believe him?
You probably believe that he's heard that, whether or not you think that's true.
Do I believe that he believes that?
Sure, give me an insight check.
Is 1,000 tiny deaths the lead into this one? Or to one
It's the Forge of Fury.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth.
Kelvin's redemption. Redemption of Kelvin.
Right.
Yeah, can you have my character sheet?
Can it actually lead into the epics? But they also work for the... It's weird.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth.
Right. Okay.
A map?
A map. Sure. He gives you. He draws the thing. He writes underneath it, White Plume Mountain.
Lord Oakhurst, can we... I don't mean to disparage my friends here, but we are not the most intellectual crowd. Can we borrow your gnome?
For $20.
Damn it.
Well, somebody did get to spend $20.
I had a floating $20 that I didn't assign to anything.
Great.
Let's give you the gnome.
So you can have the gnome. He is a monster 1/3 your level with 2 skills.
Third my level. So 3.
two-
So it's a 2.
So he could be. I
CR2.
think he could be a cult fanatic or something.
Guard. Yeah.
Just like cult fanatic.
Or like a mage.
Or a mage.
Straight mage.
I think mage. No, I think mage is a higher CR.
No, you're right. There's like a mage apprentice or apprentice wizard, something like that.
Yeah.
I'll look it up on Donjon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then we're off.
All right. Be about it, and be quick.
We're literally waiting for you to finish.
Right, and you guys just arrived. Like you just came into town, and he's just like, "Get out of my face." I
love this guy.
Yeah,
We
great.
need to find a priest.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we go to the town temple. And
You go into the temple or the Harspecs?
what do we want?
These goblins are starting to smell worse than normal.
You want raised dead, right?
All
Yeah.
these bandages did not last.
So,
So we need priests of considerable power. Life priests, necromantic priests, whoever can raise the dead.
I guess we'll just take our payment from the last job and just kind of.
Great. So you shove it over to the priests.
it's just 1,000 because there's 2 goblins in the swarm, and then we have 2 more that are alive.
Which would be
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah.
2,000. Yeah.
They make you pay for the spell slot too.
Yeah, you can
You
get
double
like
material costs.
a cult fanatic or a druid.
But it's okay. We have tons of gold
This
and
is
not much
fake,
to do with it.
fake gold for
fake
fake
gold.
people.
Right. It's fake gold for fake people. It's fine.
Does anyone need any better armor if we're going to face these supposedly awful things?
I'm holding out for something truly fantastic.
Here's my armor, and I beat my bare naked chest.
You have the right idea.
Flesh
Yeah.
is stronger than steel or something.
Scale mail also helps.
I can get a cobalt
You know,
scale.
you're
Strong in war. War is what we do.
It's
right.
you're probably gonna want something with intelligence
Yeah,
because
probably.
that's what you guys got him for.
Can I go to the graveyard cemetery one of these nights and just kind of play my whistle?
You can.
You do
Be
that.
someone's grandma.
She'll work. Her bones are
You
fine.
can. So, if you could please play Thriller.
Meanwhile, I'm
As-
over nearby the graveyard, getting Stinky and Dopey revived.
Great.
Raised.
So
So how do we do it? How do we do it with 4 goblins in the swarm?
right now, if there are 4 goblins in the
6
swarm,
goblins.
Oh,
So
total?
five,
One,
five
two.
in the swarm now.
4.
Oh, 4, right. Yes.
so the whole swarm died, and then we added Sleepy and Speedo.
Zippy.
Speedo?
It wasn't Speedo, but it is now.
Dang it.
Yeah. So the way that the swarm works is their attack, it basically goes up by 1 for every goblin you add to it. Their damage goes up by 1d6 for every goblin you add to it. Their hit points go up by 7 for every goblin you add to it. And once they reach half hit points, they deal half damage, just like a normal
So
sword.
attack goes up by +1 per goblin.
So it's 4d6 plus 5, or 4d6 plus 6 right now.
Their damage goes up by what per goblin?
Their damage is 1d6. So there's
Plus 1 die plus 1 die per damage.
right. So I think a normal goblin's attack is 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then their hit points go up by 7.
So it's like 7 right now or
Okay.
something.
So you say 7 per goblin?
Yeah. So it should be like
Okay.
28 hit points.
So how many died? So it looked like there were 2. Yes, there were 2. Because there was listed as 14 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means 2,000 to revive those 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Sleepy and Speedo.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other goblins in the swarm? Okay,
Not
so
yet.
there's 4 now.
As you
Sweet.
you whistle and raise, an old grandma pulls herself out of the grave, and you've got a zombie or a skeleton or something.
I'll call her Kaimina.
Perfect.
I'll immediately begin to pass on to her all the knowledge that Kaimin knew.
So we start the training all over again. I think the first thing she learns is
Try to dance.
the
Thumbs up. Right.
Okay. So
So I'm looking at all the CR2s, and the best things is like a priest or a cult fanatic, but the priest is +1 intelligence.
And the cult fanatic
is +0.
Oh, well, there you go. Add the intelligence skills you want. That'll be like a 3 or 4 or something to that. You can also choose something lower if it's got a better intelligence, if that's what you're looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like. Like an apprentice might be pretty good.
So we've raised everything. Goblins, grandmas, and we're off.
Mm-hmm.
Can it be like a grandma who was a warrior in her previous life while she was alive? I want to raise like some random seamstress lady. You know, it just doesn't feel right.
You're right. It does not feel right to go to the local cemetery for your skeleton warriors.
How are you figuring out?
It doesn't matter. In death, they're all the same.
You're not wrong.
They all fight.
It feels different. It feels different.
How are you figuring out who she was?
Headstones.
Can you look at the headstone?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I'm reading the headstones.
Right.
So the headstones you find read like a great warrior of the bedroom.
Damn it.
What? It's like something. It's like some weird thing that they would say about like a midwife.
Okay. Cool, that works. She's tough, probably.
Great. She like comes out of the grave, clutching a rolling pin.
Love it.
Great.
We'll sharpen that into a short sword.
Great. Okay. So after that, you guys can head out to the White Plume Mountain.
So we do.
We're going through the actual White Plume. Well, this is going to be fun.
Do you want riddles?
Sure.
Okay, so we start marching towards our destination. Step, 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 paw. Step, 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 paw.
Inspiration.
For the next 2 months as we trek there.
It does take quite a while. It probably takes a month to travel, even with a horse. This is relatively dangerous country. You do find, like orcs and hobgoblins throughout here. Though you are not terribly bothered by them. A couple of them come after you once or twice, but you made it clear that you're not adventurers that they can threaten.
We're no mean quarry.
We're not first level. It's crazy talk.
Before long. Before long, you find yourself at the base of this mountain. It's probably like the biggest mountain that you've ever seen. You do see white plumes coming from the top. Those of you who are particularly perceptive, you can tell that they are steam and not smoke.
Mm-hmm. I'll share that.
What is White Plume Mountain? White Plume Mountain is famous throughout the realm. What is it famous for? History?
Mm-hmm.
I don't study intellectual topics. In the grim dark of my devotion, there is only war.
You've heard probably you've probably not heard of White Plume Mountain. You might have heard that there are that like it's got great stuff in it. People go there all the time and die, but like the specifics of its lore, you probably is probably research that you haven't done.
No. Okay.
Perhaps you could have done that before you left or something. If you guys want to research it, or anybody has any
busy
ability to
raising
research, great.
White Plume Mountain.
But
who knows what dangers we face here?
Apparently, no one.
No one. No one knows.
We
It's a
will
mystery.
soon enough.
It's a mystery to all of us.
What's a danger? Sorry.
There is no danger. There is only glory.
Choose your favorite. I can bring it up when it's more relevant if you want.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Sounds reasonable.
So you guys start heading towards the
Face the glory.
You guys start heading up a mountain, I guess.
Yep.
As you are going, who is in the front? Who's in the back?
I can be towards the front.
Who's towards the back?
I'll be in the back, I guess.
I'll be
Deck
the middle.
save.
That's quick.
I'll go behind you. And the swarm will go in the middle.
21.
It's not something you see.
Oh.
So you start to step into one of these spots or whatever, going around something somebody's tripped over, and as you do, the ground beneath you erupts. So you got a what?
8.
Ooh, the ground beneath you erupts, and you take
12.
Great, 12. That's much better. Still not quite good enough. The ground beneath you erupts, and a jet of steam, a geyser, bursts underneath you. It knocks you back, and you take. You take 13 damage. 6 of it is fire.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I don't know who has the rest.
Is it magical damage?
It is not. It is.
I put on a ring of fire resistance.
Alright.
Is that the only one?
All of us, if you chose it, could have it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't kill any of you.
Great. And
All right.
I rolled a natural 20.
So it begins.
great.
Oh,
So
jeez.
now you're aware that this mountain does have this pressure under it. It seems warm to the touch.
You looked angry for a moment there.
You notice
Happy.
around you.
Just happy thoughts. Going to my happy place.
You notice around you, if you picture a penguin, you notice around you, the mountains nearby all have snow under them. Though this one, it doesn't appear to. There is perhaps streams and stuff like that, but everything on top. The mountain itself must be too warm for it to land. Too warm for it to stay.
Yeah, continue upwards looking for a means of egress. I will probably use my halberd as kind of a little bit of a testing pole as I walk.
I mean, I have a 10-foot pole.
Sure,
Yeah.
investigation.
If you want to use the pole.
I mean, so's my halberd.
Investigation.
Okay, I just feel like you're disrespecting your weapon a little bit there.
A weapon is a weapon in all manners. 19.
Okay, so you guys managed to punch some of these holes and get past the rest of them without setting them off in such a way as to hurt you.
Stab in the ground.
Yep.
However, soon you come to the front door of this dungeon. This mountain has a clearing on the side of it. You've managed to climb up this, hand over hand. And the door itself is, I believe, black.
Huh.
What's it made of?
Strange color for a door.
Mm-hmm.
Not very welcoming, but what did we expect?
It is. Yeah, it's black. Does anybody know anything about stone or?
Nope.
Yeah.
We're not dwarves. Don't be ridiculous.
Great.
So you were a dwarf, Grumpy.
That's appropriate.
What?
So you guys, so you see the door in front of you. What you gonna do?
Look for a handle.
You gonna stab it with your halberd?
I'm gonna have.
There must be some way to open it.
I'm
Why
gonna
would you
have
put a door if you couldn't
Divil
open it?
wise, check it for traps.
All right,
I'm just going to rattle the handle.
25.
He does feel like there is. He does seem to think there is some kind of trap on the door. He thinks it is magical in nature.
Mm.
Does he have 3rd level spell slots?
He does.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because I went with the priest stat, because the apprentice was only a quarter and only had 1st level spells.
Cool.
So the priest does have dispel magic.
Great. He can use it.
So he will cast that using a spell slot.
Okay, so he disarms the door.
Mm.
Is it locked?
Okay, now I'll rattle.
You can check.
Apparently these guys are
I
faster
check
than
if it's
I was.
locked.
The door is locked.
I'm rattling it.
I'll try to unlock it.
Cool.
I'm good at that. I got like a 23 or whatever.
23. So this is a very complicated lock. It looks like the kinds of keys that are meant to go in it, or it doesn't look like it is meant to take a key. But in fact, it's like a tumbler, huge stone tumblers. So like you put your ear to the door and can spiral these around slowly until you hear the click, and the doors slide easily open. Inside, it is perfectly dark, even to your vision.
Human eyes.
Even to your vision.
Is it possible to tell from the tumblers what kind of creature customarily uses them? Are they like...
History, I would say, or Arcana.
I mean, it's the same for me. 4. Same crappy roll.
Yeah, you think that
Creatures.
weirdos, probably.
Monsters, probably humans.
Yeah.
Oh, Kamina has dark vision. I'll hold Kamina's hand to tell her to leave before.
You said it was dark even for
Oh,
dark
yeah,
vision?
yeah. It's dark even for dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Oh,
But Kamina holds your hand.
Like,
and
not
walks you
pitch
forward.
black dark, though.
it's magical darkness.
So is it pitch black in front
It
of me?
is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, magically dark.
Can
Do
this
you have
darkness
this
be
thing?
dispelled?
What?
Can the magical darkness be dispelled?
You could try.
I'll cast Dispel Magic on it.
Great.
Wow.
You dispel the magical darkness, and it looks like a hallway. There is what appears to be a huge sleeping lion on the other end of the hallway.
Distance?
Like a lion or a sphinx? We've heard about sphinxes.
Yeah, you think it's probably a sphinx. The mane is weird and blue.
Okay.
Distance,
Cool.
maybe? From us?
100 feet.
Is there a door beyond it?
No, there is a hallway.
So we can just walk through.
Beyond it, you have to walk past it. Yeah.
Probably not a smart idea.
I see no reason why we shouldn't just let sleeping sphinxes lie.
You'd have to go past it to get further in.
We'd have to go past it to get further in.
I was thinking the same thing.
So we'll sneak?
Grapevines.
Probably have to talk to it?
So you guys gonna try to sneak past the
Fight
thing?
it?
I mean, on our way towards the Sphinx, I'm also looking out for traps.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Go for it. Give me everybody give me a stealth check.
Pretty much always looking out for traps.
I'm not very good
at
at
this
sneaking.
point.
Yeah.
That one's mine. This is
Oh,
what's his
shit.
face. So I rolled an 18. My gnome rolled a 13.
Cool.
8.
Great. So that
Roll.
is a significant number of 8s.
Wow.
You guys head into the room, and why don't you guys tell me how you fail?
I realize there's an opportunity here to teach Kaimina about stealth.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm loudly explaining the concept of stealth to Kaimina while we are stealthing past the Sphinx.
Okay, cool. So you start explaining stealth
I
as you
question to
guys
you.
walk.
We both go clanking into a tumbling pile.
Right. As you guys walk into the room,
just like,
and your loud noises alert the Sphinx as she raises her head. Well. She
We're
looks out
sorry
in a
to
mellifluous
disturb
voice.
you.
It's no disruption. I've been waiting a long time for such as you.
That's weird.
She says, I am the currency of battle. I carry your life. With me, you are a dry, or without me, you are a dry, withered husk. What am I?
Me.
Mm.
If I have it out of character, can I have it in character?
Sure.
Blood.
Cool. She smiles,
Yeah.
and she says, good. I shine with infinite potential. I control life and death, yet you can clink me together in the palm of your hand. What am I?
Me too, but I don't want to be greedy.
Yeah, somebody else.
No, that's fine. If you think you know. Smart.
Do you know?
Anybody else?
Smart
Say it
aleck.
again. She looks like more eager as you get the first one. She says, I shine with infinite potential and control life and death. Yet you can clink me together in the palm of your hand. What am I?
I'm so confident.
Do it.
Well,
Someone else
I
should.
have
You're
two
our riddle
stupid
master.
answers, but
Give
I
me a
don't want to
stupid
die.
Oh shit.
Magical defibrillator?
No.
Yeah.
That's a terrible
No,
answer.
it goes with the rolls.
what are you even talking about?
Okay, great.
You mean a cleric?
Or the shocky hand thing.
Can we get a do-over?
Clear!
I'm mulligan.
I was gonna say D20s, but you know.
She looks like she's about to go forward. But you look
Please!
eager. Convince me. Why should I let you take another chance?
That wasn't a guess.
It was a joke. He was joking.
He's a barbarian. He burbles and barbles.
Hey, wait a minute.
Don't listen to him.
It's not very
We are
nice.
all wise enough, Sphinx, to bow before your superior intellect. No, you were referring to money.
Gold, but I'll accept it. She leans back. Well, I may be found, she says, kind of leaning in towards you. She looks like she's looking directly at you. She says, I may be found in ceilings, walls, and floors, and doors. I gobble up dim-witted and unwary. What am I?
Oh, God damn it.
It's okay to know them. That's good.
I tap Brucey to bring him down to my. Is it a spider web?
No, it's not a fucking
Shadows?
No.
Found in doors, walls, ceilings, and floors. Gobbles up the dim-witted and the unwary.
I've been up too long for my brain to work.
I don't want to answer.
Do it.
It's a trap!
Yeah, that's it. I thought we were Akbaring. My bad.
Also, yes.
She looks frustrated. She's like, well, and then she you're right. And then she says, instead, she like stands up on her feet and like inches towards you as she says, I am a shield for the cautious, a weapon for the quick, and under my cover evil spreads its wings and stalks the street. What am I?
Shield for the cautious, weapon for the quick. What was the last bit?
Weapon for the cautious, shield for the weak.
Shield for the cautious, weapon for the quick.
And under my cover, evil spreads its wings and stalks the streets.
Night.
She dashes her hand across the ground and says, "Fine, you may pass."
You should join us. You look like you're good in a fight.
I was gonna say darkness. Would that have counted?
Yeah, that would have counted.
Yay! I would have got one.
Darkness is the official.
Darkness,
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
semantics. Just like gold or money.
Yeah,
same
sure.
same.
It's
I would
been a
accept it.
pleasure, dear Sphinx.
Oh, don't patronize me. And she,
Are you sure you don't want to join us? We could use some muscle.
yes, you could. And she just,
Muscle's the one thing we have.
and she,
We need brains,
and
which
she,
she has plenty of.
and she basically like lays back down to sleep grumpily. Though you do see beyond her. She's out of your way now. She's like left a path for you to
Oh,
walk.
so she's like instead of horizontal, she's up against the wall.
Right.
Type thing.
There are 3 paths: left, center, and right.
Can you tell us what lies beyond?
I could.
Fair enough.
Do you want to?
No.
We should just continue on quietly. I think.
Which one should we pick?
Is there any distinguishable difference from here?
Probably not.
Okay.
I
There's-
take the blood axe out, or the berserker axe, and I just set it and let it fall.
It does not leave your hands.
It doesn't fall.
For those of you who are paying attention,
Yeah.
as he's holding it, he's about to drop it. You see his shadow. It looks like another arm. The axe's shadow looks like another arm has reached out and wrapped itself around his hand,
Keeping it clasped shut.
keeping it clasped.
Great.
That's weird. I pull out a javelin and do the same thing.
Good, that works. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we should go this way.
Alright.
Not to the right.
Okay. It's as good as any other.
So you guys go down the right path.
Do any of these passages smell any different?
Good question.
One of them smells sulfury, one of them smells fishy, and one of them smells...
Shusha.
both sulfury and fishy.
Oh God.
Is that which one is which? Is the one?
So
what's
the
one
right
that he
one,
picked?
the right one smells sulfury. The left one smells fishy, and the middle one smells like
I'm in
gold.
favor of your choice. Let's go.
Fire. Let's go.
Yes.
We look for traps as we embark that direction.
Choice 3.
What's his face? Divil Wise has a passive perception of 17. If that makes any difference.
Sure. He says that the slime in this area is dangerous. We should be careful of it.
Okay.
Slime.
He points towards some green slime.
I have a 10-foot wooden pole. I'll go poke it from 10 feet away.
I will
believe
stand
that eats
10
the
feet
pole.
behind
Is that
him.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that eats the pole. You poke it, and the pole disintegrates in the part that touched it.
Hold back. It's not an 8 foot long
It's a
pole.
9 foot.
It's an 8-foot pole. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
You've got a 5-foot pole and a 3-foot pole.
Perfect. I'll wipe it off, disconnect it, and put it back in my pack.
Cool.
Green slime. Watch out for it.
Don't
Is it
use
all
the
over the floor?
halberd, he says.
It is
It's
all
for-
over the
it's for
floor
this.
in like a 20-foot area. Floor and the walls in this 20-foot area.
The slime is everywhere.
Yeah, like it's sprayed all
It
over.
looks like there's no clear path through it.
Not a clear path, no.
Okay.
The
Fire.
walls are covered too,
Yeah.
so it's just completely.
I'll pour out some lantern oil on the slime.
Okay.
And then I'll light it.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, I think that burns it up,
And
right?
then I'll run, because we learned about fumes earlier in this adventure series.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Pull back up. As
so
soon
you
as he
start to
lights it,
back
we
up?
run.
It does start to spurt and spray and hiss as an acrid smoke is like an acrid black smoke.
We wouldn't know.
Pours.
We can't smell it because we're far away.
Right, it pours out of this thing, and
It's green.
it filled. So that hallway is now filled with smoke.
I'll boost the effect with Sacred Flame. So you can just keep
It's
casting over.
yeah. It's
Good.
very
You can
smoky.
point your axe at that
Yeah,
spot.
I'll just grab my axe and I'll just swing it, casting gust of wind.
Nice.
And the smoke
nice.
is blown clear.
Towards
At the
our
end-
foes.
We just run through
Yeah,
the
Wherever they are,
Yeah.
wherever they are, there are two paths in
We're
front of
using
you.
chemical weapons. We're bad people.
There are two paths in front of you, left and right.
Keep going
picked
right.
last time.
Always hug
Okay.
the one wall.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
right.
you follow that around
To the right.
you follow that around to a door that is.
Do I need to say we're checking for traps every time?
You do not.
Okay.
But you do need to.
We travel
Yeah.
at half speed to make sure we're seeing traps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So you see, you don't see any traps on the way over there, but you do see a large iron-bound oak door at the end of the hall.
We move towards it quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Right, guys?
You
You're
sneak
quiet.
up on the door.
You're quiet.
The door is properly snuck upon.
All right. We check that door for traps.
Yeah.
It is. What'd you get?
Well, I
it's
guess is
investigation
your
24.
Yeah, your
24?
person's
It's
probably our
untrapped.
trap checker.
It's not trapped.
It's
Is
untrapped.
it locked?
Is it locked?
It is.
Okay. Can you come pick this?
I got 17.
Thank you.
17 is not enough.
Wow. I guess we keep fiddling at it until we finally get it.
We can shatter the door.
Or we can just muscle through it.
I will take my axe.
I say we do the slow check.
Okay,
And-
right, you're right. We take
yeah.
time.
Do you want to
Okay,
just
yeah.
push on it till it breaks?
No,
Or
like
just keep picking at it?
just like the guaranteed success, but it takes a few minutes. Sort
So you
of a
take
deal.
some time, you slowly pick at this door. It doesn't appear to be any danger. So eventually you can get it open, and you see inside 9 glass globes
Don't.
with differently colored like fluid in them. There's items hanging suspended inside all of it.
Items.
Items.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like,
How
these-
big are these globes?
like 5 feet.
Oh, so
Whoa, those are
full-sized
big.
items.
Yeah.
They're big. I mean, that's a massive globe. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 5 feet.
Anybody know what these are?
Globes.
What do the
Globe
items
are.
look like?
Sorry, what do the items look like? You see, who's got like an appraising eye? Your gnome probably points out a piece of jewelry worth about 12,000 gold.
Wait, what?
He like just
Hold on.
says, he
We
says
got paid $5,000 for like 8 months of our lives.
like that right there. He says, that's from the Netherese Empire. That's a headdress of a blank. That's worth 12,000 gold.
Wow.
What's the sphere made of?
Glass.
Does it have a lock?
It does not appear
It
to
has
have any
liquid.
openings.
We have to break it.
I smash it.
Wait.
No,
I was
wait,
gonna
wait.
say
12,000
no. Devil
gold.
Wise was
Let's
sacred
strategize.
Can't take your flaming object.
Let's strategize. I can smash it from a distance.
I throw a javelin at it.
10 feet versus 15
Oh wait, yeah, I throw a javelin at it.
Javelin.
Oh,
Great.
reckless.
Perfect.
So you shatter it.
Right, you're shattered.
I'm reckless.
You guys shatter it.
We're all standing well clear, hopefully.
I'm standing very
Yeah.
far away from the window.
Yeah, right.
And it falls to the ground. The jewelry.
Kamina, go grab that.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
does Sleepy still have mage hand?
No.
No.
It's a cantrip.
No.
Sleepy has fallen asleep. She's sleepwalking now.
Okay, so Kamina walks
She
into the
knows
door.
it's
Yeah.
The door
Smash.
Yes.
The door closes.
Is it locked again?
She's sick of casting spells.
Wait, I thought we were in
she
the
just
room.
wants to.
Oh, you're
we
in
were
the
at the
room.
door.
Nest.
Who's
We stepped
who's in
out.
the room?
I and the Goblin Hoarder. Are
I
just
stepped
outside
out of the
room.
door. Me
Great.
and Dimmelwise to throw the javelin.
You're outside the door.
I'm
Goblin
outside.
You're in
Horde.
the room by
The
yourself.
swarm and
No,
I.
I'm in-
stepped
I'm in the
outside
room.
You
door.
two are in the room.
Yeah, I would have been
The door
like
closes.
far away. Okay.
The door closes.
So you weren't in there?
I was not. Nor was the swarm.
Kamina goes to pick up the thing.
Right.
Give me a perception check.
9.
You do not hear something invisible sneaks up on you and punches you. Let's see what he gets.
Mm.
What kind of dice do you need?
Can I make a
fine.
perception check?
Do what?
I mean, it doesn't matter for the matter of stuff, but
Pretty sure you guys are aware of this thing after it does
right,
this.
right.
Yeah. Because it becomes
But-
uninvisible, maybe?
It doesn't really.
Yeah, that's all right.
But you're aware that it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What kind of damage dice do you need?
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I was going to say I have shit tons.
They're just these, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a number of them though.
Yeah, it's like 2.
I think it's like 3.
No, maybe 2d8.
That whole bag is full of d6s. That's my get fucked bag.
What's it called?
1 an hour.
I'm really bad. I try really hard.
I know. We all do.
I would normally be at like 40 by now.
Alright. I think it's 2d8, yeah. Yeah, 2d8.
2d8.
So, an 18 hits, right?
Yep.
Oh no! That's not good.
One of the paladins takes 30 damage.
Whoa!
My roll initiative?
Yeah,
We're all outside the door.
that's true.
Is it locked again?
We'll find out in just a moment.
It certainly isn't open.
All right. I'm a
Try that
19.
one
Marco,
again.
what are you?
14.
What's the whatever?
18.
18. All right.
Will they get...
Miss. Yeah,
Oh, wait, why is it going again?
Because it has way more than 18.
way more than
Yeah, but I went 19.
Right, no, its bonus is like 3 or 4.
What?
Its
Oh.
bonus
Let me
is...
tell you what
Roll
it's
an
about.
Oh, 18 on the
yeah,
die.
so
Okay,
got like
okay,
a
okay.
22.
Yeah. Its bonus is 5.
Okay.
So, and it misses once, and it hits for 18.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oof, I'm ultra bloody.
that's its turn. Back to you guys.
Just one of them?
One of them.
Okay. You first, buddy.
Would Thunderous Smite make it apparent? Or
No,
not?
that would make it fall, like run away. It would make it push it away.
And could prone, potentially.
Thunderous? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it could prone
I think
it.
I was looking
I
at
think
it
it could
just a little
prone
bit
it,
ago. It
but
does
I
push
think
it
the
10
one-
feet and
If you
prone.
hit a wall, if the movement is...
I think the
Oh.
one
What
that
does it sound
for-
like?
It sounds like a whooshing of air.
Sounds like
Okay.
a whooshing of air.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for an attack. Disadvantage. Right. Looking at 17 to hit.
It is no longer. Yeah, no, you don't have to worry about it now. It's no longer invisible. You don't
Oh.
have disadvantage.
Okay.
It's not what we thought it was.
Okay. 17 to hit though.
17 hits, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna smite. Does that do more?
Yeah.
Like
It deals
extra
smite damage. Doesn't it's an elemental.
It's not a middle target.
No,
Oh,
Little
that
Stalker
would've
would have
sucked.
been.
Ooh, that's
I
beautiful.
thought
10,
I was gonna do
18,
Little Stalker,
25.
but then I was like, well, I don't think you guys can.
You don't think we can do it? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I think it would fuck you up.
I'm
You're
gonna
wrong.
do 29 damage on my first hit. I'll smite again.
I don't know. This priest does quite a bit of work.
9, 12.
Especially when it uses spell slots to smack harder.
16 on my second hit.
Uh huh.
Disadvantage though.
No,
it's
because
not
we can see
invisible.
it.
You're
Yeah.
right, you're right.
Straight.
And 8 on my last hit.
Total damage.
Oh, I wasn't keeping that much track. I told you 29, 18, and 8.
Yeah. 20,
so it's-
47, yeah, math, because brain.
I'll keep I'm gonna do a calculator from here on out because that'll help.
That's
me.
crazy.
I'm so slow with that. That's
You
me.
could always
That's me. That's what
try
I got.
erase right in front of you
Maybe.
on that.
I see.
That's what I do with my sneak attack damage sometimes.
My turn?
Yep.
Does a
Especially
13
when I
hit?
crit.
No.
I'll roll
Does
one, set,
a...
write it
Oh,
down,
that
and do the
that
other
was
stuff.
Just use the
okay,
dice
so,
roller.
It's
Once you start critting
12.
That's so
D6s.
satisfying.
Yeah, but it slows the game
and
down so much.
14 is 26.
I normally don't play this tired. So I'm
And
so
Kaimina misses with a short sword.
26?
Yep.
Okay. Then it's gonna stab Aroni. I mean, poke Aroni. So you take 18 damage again.
So at what point can I jump in to do
So-
something?
On your guys, so you guys get one turn in between here. So take your turn. What are you guys
Okay.
gonna do?
I get nervous and I check the door handle.
Uh huh.
Does it?
You can hear a conflict.
Yeah, no,
on
I
the
know
other
that. I'm
side.
trying to get through. Does it?
It
move?
feels like it's not gonna move.
Okay, then I will grab my axe and smack it, casting Pass Wall.
Smash it close to the lock. Guidance.
I just cast Pass Wall on it, so it disappears.
Oh,
Oh, all right.
It creates another door.
Yeah,
We still have guidance.
it's
Great.
Nice.
okay. So I have guidance for a minute.
beautiful.
Don't screw up. Generally.
Okay, so
Good
now,
work on the
now
door.
it is open.
Good work on the door.
That's cocked.
Make good choices,
8
barbarian.
initiative. 8 initiative. I got an 8. The door's open.
It's fine. Who's next?
19 initiative.
Oh,
All right.
no. What the?
So you
My
basically,
gnome got 18
were you gonna do anything while you waited outside?
Let's just have your number.
I gave him guidance.
Great.
Yeah,
so
that's
that was your turn. Then your turn was creating
And
a
the
pass
swarm
wall,
is just readying its weapons.
Yeah,
and getting ready
and
to attack.
then Del-wise, I guess we'll do something.
so that everybody's taking a turn, right?
Actually, if the swarm can hold an action, they will fire at any antagonist that they see as soon as the door is
I
open.
think it's back to you.
It's back to you at the top. Or oh wait, you did another round of attacks on Marco.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually then it's Eric. Doors open. You and
All right,
the swarm are up.
the swarm fires. The 11 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Okay, there's a flurry of hand crossbow.
Do you need a dex
Get him,
save
friends!
from the gnome?
DC
DC's 13.
And
Okay,
then does this thing look bloodied?
Radiant?
It makes a save.
Okay, that's
Does
us.
this thing look bloodied?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wade in with my mace.
Give it to me.
7 to hit,
Ugh, shouldn't have used
so I'll
two.
miss.
Okay. All right. Now it is you, I think.
Yes, it is, and I will do an attack.
I need
That
to make a... Oh, I'm up to you, right?
18 to hit, 16 to hit, and 13 to hit. So the first two do, the last one doesn't, right? Alright. 14 damage, another 12 damage, 26 damage. Oh, whoops, last one didn't hit at all. 26 damage.
26 damage. I think that's enough. Let me check.
And in case it's not, I will try to like move close and as much as I can interpose myself between it and Marco.
Cool. It disappears.
Okay.
Nice.
So now you're in a room. There are a lot of glass balls, and then Kaeday is holding.
Are you down?
Yes.
Oh, you went down?
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course
It
I
hit
will.
for like 18 every turn.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it was not every hit.
So I tell you guys, well, that door isn't here for the next hour. So if you want to destroy things at a distance, we can.
Did Kaimina get the thing?
Or we can go away.
Is it real?
That's a nice trick.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Kaimina know that's not safe. I'll put it in the back.
Okay.
$12,000 gold necklace in the back. That was all well worth it.
Wizard, which of these looks magical to you?
You see, as you look through these, you see that each one seems to hold a key. Most of them look magical. You see in the first one, there's some strong necromantic magic. There's also in the second one, the third one is the one with the really nice thing, with a really nice headdress. You see like a potion bottle in the fourth one. There are some strange gems in the fifth one, and more gems and jewelry in the sixth one. A scroll in the seventh, and a silver ring in the eighth one. And some gold in the last one.
What do you all think?
What's in the number of the first and second ones again?
Strong necromantic magic.
Should we bother with any of these?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty beat up.
Yeah, do you want some lay on hands?
If you've got some to spare, yeah, sure, on.
Yeah, I don't know. I can give you like 15, 20?
15, 20 sounds good.
Yeah. Let's do 20.
20, great. Then I'll bring myself back to full.
Okay.
We can't afford to do that a bunch of times.
No, not at all.
I'm almost bent.
Maybe on the way out.
But we may need the keys.
Are the key? There's one key in each one.
Mm-hmm.
So we have one of the keys.
Mm-hmm.
No, we have a headdress.
Do we know if there was a keyhole on this side of the
We have
door
an
before it
expensive
disappeared?
headdress.
So there's also a key.
Oh,
see the
in that
key?
one?
I'll pick it up.
Oh,
Maybe. I think so.
bless you.
Oh, thank you.
The keys make this a different proposition.
Unless they want us to think we need the keys. Maybe
They
it's
are.
a lie.
Yeah, I think that's what the case. I think that's the case. I think there's a keyhole in the door that would allow it to open. Otherwise,
On
it
the
wouldn't.
far door?
On the door that in this room.
That is
That's
currently
not
there.
here.
That is not currently here.
Oh, okay.
Be back in 52 minutes.
So, was this room a dead end?
Yeah. But there's still stuff in here if you want it.
Let's leave this for now, and if we find ourselves needing keys later, we
I mean,
can
we got what we're
return.
game for. We got 12,000 gold. We're done.
That's amazing.
Let's go home.
That's
more than enough.
amazing. We can retire.
Yeah.
We don't need this life.
Yep.
How much was that Lord paying us anyway?
Also, we don't even know if there's anything evil here. We're just like investigating a tomb.
Mm-hmm.
We're just here to get stuff
Did we ever nail
to
down
repair a weapon.
a salary for this?
No.
No, he said he'd make it worth our while.
I think he said a number, and I don't think you guys pressed him on it.
Mm.
I think he said he'd give you a whole lot of money, and last time he gave you 5,000, and you guys didn't press him on it.
Mm.
I thought it wasn't
our
that.
usual.
No, last time it was 550, and now it's.
That's our
now we
old
wanted
fee,
100
Grumpy.
for
We're
what's
worth
his
more
face.
now.
Anyway,
So
give us
we
a
can come
number
back
then.
here if we need.
So
to.
we go-
we're not brick and mortar, or we're going the other way.
We go back to the fork and then take the left door. Checking for traps.
Staying to
and-
the right, essentially. Follow the right wall. Go in, go down that, come back, and then.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You said we hit a fork there.
Yeah, continue.
So
to
go back
follow
to the last
right
fork
wall.
we saw. We take the other path.
Okay, so you eventually find your way through to a room that seems to be made of, what's it called? That seems to be filled with this like boiling molten mud.
Mm.
Occasionally, as you guys stand on one side of the room, there are like jets of steam burst up from it. It smells like sulfur. On the other side, are like leading to the other side, are swaying platforms.
Any texture fixtures on the wall or ceilings?
Texture fixtures. What do you mean?
Stuff that it looks like you could snag a rope on, or that you could climb with. Does it look like the only means of traversal is hopping these platforms?
There are stalactites. The walls appear very like mostly smooth. Mm-hmm. They look like it's mostly that they're wet and hot.
How far apart are these platforms that are like bobbing and swinging?
Like 5-10 feet. They're not hugely far apart. They're not hugely far apart. The hard part wouldn't be jumping from one to the other. It's more the fact that they are basically balanced from one point in the center and swinging back and forth.
Right.
That's very precarious.
Exactly.
Who would build something like this?
A sadist, Grumpy. Someone who needs the light of Shushar.
But would Shushar not build something like this to keep stuff protected?
No. Shushar would not believe in protecting things. Shushar protects people.
Well,
do you want to accept Shushar's protection
you want
into
to
your
cross here or
hearts?
go back?
No.
I mean, I'll leap onto the first thing.
Sure.
Do you want a rope?
Acrobatic? Yeah, time your
Yeah, okay.
Maybe some guidance.
I got 21. Acrobatics.
So you start like wobbling back and forth, but it looks like you managed to hold your balance. These things
slid it back.
tip way back as you go.
Right.
They tip way back as you go, but you manage to stay aboard.
Cool. Can I like swing it back and forth? If I try?
Yeah.
So can I swing it far enough to like grab the other one?
Yeah, why don't you give me an athletics check as you start to
Careful.
swing from
So as I'm swinging
chain
on
to
the back
chain.
end, you like slap.
Yeah.
You like start to
Smack you
swing
in the
from
butt
chain
real
to
quick.
chain.
Okay, I got a 22 on that one.
So you make it further and further down. You're almost to the end when it looks like you hear something rumbling beneath you. Why don't you make a dex save?
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I have a 16. 16.
You manage to just barely dodge out of the way as this burst of steam jets from underneath you, careening you out of control. Your original path is lost. How are you gonna get back?
So my thing is like swinging around in a right pack. Okay, I'll wait. I'll try to right the swing by steadily applying consistent, momentous.
Another intelligence athletics check, I think.
Intelligence athletic?
Intelligence
I like
athletics.
it.
I mean, I'm really bad at that, but okay. I got a 6.
Okay, give me a con save.
Ooh.
I was 20.
Okay, so you manage to do it. You're basically taking. It takes you almost like it takes you a long time, like almost a minute of going back and forth and doing this as you swing and get it wrong over and over and over again. But your muscles are just getting tired until eventually it does slow to a stop, and you can jump to the end of the room.
It wasn't so bad, you guys. You can do this. I believe in you.
All right.
Also, I'm gonna throw a rope with a grappling hook to them.
Yeah.
That is like 70 feet. Do you have to throw it?
Shoot an arrow with a rope attached to it.
Does it have a grappling
to him. He's got the sticky gloves. Twang.
Yeah, is that how arrow catching works?
I don't know, man. I need to look that.
Great. So you catch the arrow.
All right.
You hold out your hand. One way or another, you're gonna catch it.
You got it?
I think it's just roll a d10, add 3, reduce the damage by that.
It's
much.
1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
I would reduce it by 10.
So you reduce 10 damage.
So if I roll less than
7?
less than 8, basically. If I roll anything other than 8, we're good. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Easy.
You see that?
Nice
trick. That is the protection of Shushar.
Let's not have that.
With that, I find something to tie it off to, and confidently, I don't want to do the swing-to-swing method. I believe that the best way for me to approach it is minimal time on each platform. Just boom, 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 so they don't have time to swing. I want to dart across this.
You got a rope to steady yourself.
Exactly.
Right. You're really running along the rope.
I have a handrail.
Just don't let go of the rope.
Because if you stay on it, you swing. You know?
Yes, that is exactly what happens.
Right, exactly.
Well.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics strength.
Take an acrobatics check with advantage.
Okay. Oof.
I anchor my end too, like the door.
Yeah.
All right. We're looking at 13.
Okay, so at 13, you start to run across, but it looks like you're just barely not fast enough, and the one starts to kick out from you as you reach like the halfway point. You're holding on to the rope, but it does like swing back and hit you and get like tangled up in you. What are you gonna do? It's all right. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna continue from here?
Hang on to the rope and try to stabilize the platform under my feet until it's good to go.
So it's steady. You can steady it with your feet. What's up?
Yeah, exactly.
Then what?
And then I'm gonna keep going.
You're gonna try to start running again.
I mean, how does the rope feel? Actually, it feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand over hand it. Screw these platforms. Yeah, no, I'm strong.
Great.
I can do that.
Yeah, give me an athletics check and then a dex save.
My athletics is 26 if that prevents the need for a dex save. My dex save would be 14.
Okay.
My dex save is 14. That would be. It is.
You start hand over handing it, and eventually another burst of you're not moving quite as quickly as your friend did.
Mm-hmm. That is the problem with hand over hand.
So you eventually do stay long enough to get a burst of 18 steam damage.
You failed the dex save?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a 15.
Didn't add your own aura?
Whatever the case is.
That was with my aura.
Oh.
My aura's
whatever the case is.
+2. Right.
Eventually, the rope snaps.
16, you said?
As the rope starts to fray as the heat
16.
takes it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
So,
that's good.
Okay.
Rope burning in the heat.
so you make it to the other end.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys? What do you do?
Oh, but fire resistance.
Oh, there you go. Good point.
We should have put the fire resistance ring on the rope.
In hindsight.
Is that how that works?
You animate the rope into an object, and then you put the ring on the rope.
You
What,
cast a
those of
weekend.
you who are on the other end, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So on the starting end, the goblins are all working together to tie down the swinging platform.
Yeah.
'Cause there's lots of stalagmites. So we're going to start looping rope because we all have 10-foot rope, and there's now 6 of us.
Right.
Or 5 of us.
You should all have 50.
50 feet of rope. Sorry, 50 feet of rope. So we're splicing the rope and arranging it so that we can stabilize the swinging platform. So it has rope attachments pulling it in 3 different directions, keeping it solid.
But there's 10 of them going across the room?
Right. So it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them
And
across the
there's,
room.
there's rope destroying steam in the rope. It destroys rope with steam.
It's acidic. It's a sulfurous blast.
Yeah, it eats the rope.
Can we use the rope that we have to continue to work down the platform, stabilizing it into a proper bridge?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay,
it will
great.
take you a long time though.
That's fine.
All right. Give me 2 dex saves.
Rumsh will lead the way with the other goblins supporting. Can I get an advantage on that?
How would you get advantage on the dex save?
On a dex save, I guess not. Okay. I'll give myself guidance.
Sure.
Don't screw up.
Or
Don't
resistance.
screw up.
It's fine.
Don't
Whatever,
screw up.
Either way.
7, 8, 9.
You're probably gonna take some damage. What about the next one?
2 dex saves you want?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell myself, okay, that was bad, but this one will work out fine. Just keep your cool. That's a 14, 16.
So you managed to dodge the second one, but the first one catches you for 22 damage.
Ouch.
Ooh. Oof.
And you make it to the other side. Now it is safe to cross, though at this point it does seem to start bursting more frequently. What are you gonna do?
actually very tempted to sit here and wait.
Do you do it?
No, I go.
All right. How quickly can you make it across?
My movement speed is 40, so I can dash to 80.
10, 20,
So I
30,
can make it in
40,
8 seconds.
50, 60, 70,
Sounds
80,
like the whole way.
90.
Oh.
It's 90 feet across.
So you can
That's
dash
if you're
almost
sprinting across
all the
flat
way.
ground, though. This is a little bit more complicated than that.
Well, no, it's stabilized now.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
oh,
has
yeah.
made a, he,
So
he
I
has
can
taken
make
the
it
time to
in
make it
8,
break.
8 seconds. The gnome can make it in like 10 or 11 seconds.
So you can. So
Or I can
it'll
just
take you
carry
more
it.
than one round.
Yeah, for each of us.
Roll a d10 for me.
9
Cool, you're right. You managed to pick the right seconds
to go.
to go,
Okay.
and you guys make it to the other side.
Nice.
And on that side, you see a dark room.
Magic darkness?
Yeah, it's a totally dark room.
Dang.
The door is open because it's not trapped. It's fine.
Gonna
A 10-foot full darkness.
Yeah.
Is it worth
Or
dispelling that?
8 foot pole.
8 foot pole of darkness.
gonna grab a rock on the floor, look at Divil Wise and say, "Hey, make light." And he casts light on it, and then I throw it.
Does light
It
cancel darkness?
does
Darkness
not.
cancels
Only if it's the
light.
same level,
Yeah.
but just throwing it in there just to be in there.
Sure, it doesn't seem to help.
Okay.
Darkness we can't see through. I don't like it.
I'll dispel it.
All right, go for it.
Burn through the 3rd level slots.
I know.
So roll a wisdom thingy.
Me?
Yep.
Wisdom thingy?
Yeah, roll.
It's a higher level than 3rd.
It's higher level than 3rd.
So it's a wisdom
Oh.
check straight.
Yeah. Just yeah, you can guidance this check.
No, only if you would have known to do it.
I was guidancing myself
if you're
before I
casting
cast the
Dispel,
spell. Is it part of
you'd be like,
casting the spell?
Sorry?
No, never mind. The order. Of
Is this an
operation.
ability check?
It is, but it's not normally an ability check. Only if the spell is above 3rd level would it be an ability check. Darkness is not normally a spell above.
Yeah, you would think, oh, it's 3rd level. Let me just dispel
It's
it.
right. It's 2nd level. You would
Yeah, but I
normally-
know what dispel is, and I've told myself, be careful of this darkness, giving myself guidance.
Sure, go for it.
So, I just don't know how it works. Oh, irrelevant anyway. 22, 25.
Okay.
15th level spell.
It is actually a 16th level spell. Dang.
Dang!
Now we don't need to turn around and go home.
Yes, because if
Great.
16th level spells are being cast, we have no business
So
existing on this plane.
the room is now normally dark. Those of you with dark vision can see it, which
And there's a light rock some distance.
some
And now it's
bright
actually
in there,
quite light. It's actually
quite bright
light.
in there, and somebody's gonna get chained.
Chained.
Yeah, so roll initiative.
Like a nice cool chain to wear home as a trophy.
17.
That's what I heard.
Alright. 17 Eric.
It's me.
6 me. How'd everyone else do?
14.
14 Marco.
Well, for me.
12 Michael. How about you, Cayman?
Still finagling it.
He's gonna go.
Last.
No, he's gonna go on 17.
Alright. Before or after Eric?
Dex plus 2.
Dex plus 2. So rock paper scissors.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or rock, paper, scissors? No, you two know how.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
That's the best way to do it. Nice.
Gotcha.
Okay, you go
Alright.
first.
All right. Grumsh is going to touch the goblin swarm, turning them all in the right direction. So shoot at that. You over there. Cool. Giving them guidance. They will then shoot at that over there. I'm glad I did that because only with guidance could they have a chance of hitting. 17?
Right?
17 hits.
Doesn't apply to attacks. So.
What's that?
Oh yeah, you need to bless
Oh,
them.
okay.
You could have blessed them all instead, actually.
So 14's not bad. 14's not bad.
Grumsh will act after them then. If that doesn't work that way, then well, I gave them guidance, so they have guidance. They can't use it on an 7, 14 to hit.
14 doesn't hit.
Okay.
What are we attacking?
It looks like a. It looks like this. It looks like this kind of red-skinned man who is like in a room full of chains and room full of like hanging hooks or whatever. He's blindfolded. And he's blindfolded, and his body is like wrapped in spiky chains. He's spinning one up he's spinning one up, and you can like hear it start to whistle as he rears up to throw it at you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well,
That's
we were
very
ineffectual in our first opening attack.
All right, Cayman, you're up.
So, as this happens, you see more chains around the room start to move.
By themselves?
Mm-hmm.
I have concerns.
Yeah, they start to wobble around, and he starts hurling his chain. Let's see what he's got. He gets 2 of these, and then he's going to attack you and you. Sure.
We believe in you, Bullfrog. We need you to stay up with us.
You two are both hit.
Oh, I'm hit?
And grappled with this hit. One of you takes 8. Yeah, you both take 8 damage.
Okay. How'd you do on your whiz save?
What was the DC for the Berserker Axe? 12? Or 15?
15.
Okay.
I have +4.
So I rolled a hard 5, so it's
All right,
10.
there we go.
You are grappled, which means you can't move.
That's good.
And I don't think there's anyone within 5 feet of me.
That's good. All right, next up is Marco.
Oh, that's not it.
So he's probably in the mouth.
Yeah, we all clearly
2
see
more
he's
chains.
in bad
2 of the
shape.
chains in the room look animated, and they come to attack you two.
Okay.
That'll work. You two take 11 damage.
So I took 11.
No, you two take 11 damage. You two
We took 8.
Oh, 8.
You two took 11.
They beat a 19?
6.
They did. Though I should be giving you guys a chance to shield and stuff like that if you want to.
None of us have
I
that.
don't think any of you have shield or parry.
None of us have that.
So
No. Not unless they took that Ring of Spellstoring, which would have been clutch. But, yeah.
We had a Ring of Spellstoring?
It was an
No.
option way earlier.
It was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's such a good
now
option.
Marco's up.
So we're all grappled.
I think so, yeah.
Because your frenzied goblin next to us.
Not adjacent, but within 10, I think. I don't know.
Within 10 feet.
Within
Also,
10.
you guys can use your actions to escape the grapple and get
Is he
close.
within 5 feet of us?
I don't think so.
No.
I think
No,
We established.
I am not. I'm like 10, 15 feet away from all of you.
Okay.
close enough to get the the bonus, far enough to not be within 5 feet. So
Far
10
enough
feet.
from the thing?
Probably 30 feet from the door to the less than 30 feet, like 20 feet from the door to the guy.
I'm just grappled.
Yep. So you can break free of the grapple. I think it's an action.
And assuming this uses the same stat block as what's in the book, it says a hostile creature. Are these chains hostile creatures? Oh, then it doesn't trigger.
What do you mean?
It says when a hostile creature attacks. But that's the D&D Beyond one. I don't know if it's the same as what's printed in the book.
That's a good point.
Also not traps.
So traps
Okay.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
That is good to know.
So it's hostile creatures that attack.
However, they are creatures.
The chains are?
Yeah.
The chains are, and the guy is.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if the chains were, if
Totally.
they were like a lair action object.
You're right. They are. Also, he animates them so they become animated. They
Okay.
are creatures now.
No, that's fine.
I'll use my
But he
action
attacked you.
to command
He attacked
him-
you too. The chains attacked you too.
Oh, wait.
That's fine.
Hold on. He's 30 feet away?
Sure, yeah.
I'll use my action to command him to grovel. So then he wisdom save.
Ooh.
He did a lair action after his
He
own
did
turn.
not do a lair
okay,
action.
Okay, I apologize.
Yeah, I think it's
He
one
did
of
not
his
do
own.
a lair action.
It's one of his own bullshits. I think he has like 5 million
That's what I'm
attacks.
Okay. No, he's pretty good at that. Okay. He looks like a devil.
Cool.
Oh, was that attack magic damage? No, it wasn't spell. I think it's spell damage. I
Right,
need to
it's
look
spell
it up
damage what you're looking for.
specifically.
But they are not magical chains, if that
Mhm,
helps.
Okay. Alright, after Marco is Michael.
There is nobody near me, so I'm just gonna swing wild, wasting my action.
Your butt, yeah.
But I am going to use my bonus action
The
to
diamond
rage.
Sorry for trouble.
I got you.
Alright, so
This
you are
is a-
bonus action raged. Are you going to try to break free of the
I
thing?
can't.
All you can do
As
is try to
berserker,
attack.
as berserk, I have to use my action to attack a creature nearest me.
Yeah.
So I have to attempt to swing at one of them, and since they're too far, my swings miss. So I waste my
Can he
action.
attack the chain? It's a creature.
You just have to change the creature.
Oh,
That's
well
true.
then yeah. Then I'll
Sure.
do that. I will not reckless. This is
AC
plus-
14, 20 hit points.
Okay, I hit. Because it's a 16 plus 8.
Sure. 18, 20 hit points.
It takes 8 damage.
Alright, cool.
Alright, after Michael is me. I'm
Wait, I
gonna.
attacked twice, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
And I fucking crit. Okay. This is
Nice.
beautiful.
No, that's good. Kind of.
8 plus 7. Yeah.
That's enough.
It breaks.
Sure.
Okay.
So you are free.
And
Now you can move.
I still have my movement.
You've already used your action to attack. There's nothing that says you can't move towards the enemy.
No,
That's true.
I'm gonna move and get in the devil's face.
Cool, you're in the devil's face.
Yup. In his face. I
Whose
like
turn?
it.
Alright, me, I'm going to attack my chain. Looking at a crit of... but I can re-roll my 1 and my 2, actually. So I'm going to re-roll both of those, making that much better.
So 14.
14, 18, and then my second attack will probably miss.
You're looking for
11 to hit.
You're looking for 14.
Alright, and my butt attack will hit, and that'll break me
That's
out.
all you need to do.
Free.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm gonna stay a little bit back to help break them out of the chains if they don't get out.
Cool. Who's next?
Next is Eric back at the top.
Top of the round. Okay. It's athletics to break out of this.
Athletics to break out, or you can deal damage to it.
I'll just try smashing it. Red, orange. I'm going to use War God's Blessing to give myself a plus 10 on this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 16, 18. And this is a 12.
14 AC? 14
I
AC.
forgot to have my priest go. It's fine.
Plus 2. Nope, sorry, plus 5. So this is 11, 21, and this is 15. So that hits. Great. So I do 5 and 6, 11 damage. Not enough to smash it, but it's a start.
Yep. Yours has 9 left.
And the swarm will open fire at the figure again. They get a 17 to hit. So that hits. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 piercing damage from hand crossbows.
To
To the guy, the devil.
okay, cool.
Non-magic.
Does the swarm get better than plus 3 damage at this point? Since there's 4 of them?
They just get more damage dice.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
more
one. Okay.
damage dice. They're not leveling
Sure.
up goblins. They're just
Right.
More goblins.
They get a higher
Alright,
to
next
hit,
up
which
is you,
nice.
Cayman.
okay. So the chains unspool from his body. They get back. They regrow their length or whatever, and he's going to attack you again.
Mm-hmm.
He hits you for 21 damage, and you're grappled.
Oh, and
You crit.
very,
Do you have anything
very,
to avoid the crit?
very bloody. No, I do
Cool.
not.
No, we don't have
And he
any
attacks
great
you because you're right next to him.
Sure.
And he misses.
Nice.
Oh, did he attack me at disadvantage?
What?
Because he's doing a ranged
I
attack.
think it's a melee attack. Let me make sure.
Interesting.
It's a melee attack. That's broken.
Yes, it's a melee attack.
Alright, right on.
Whips are melee attacks.
Yeah. Oh, it just says reach, yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, right on, right on.
And then the chains in the room start to attack, and they are going to attack you guys because they're holding you.
Like squeezing and constricting.
Miss. Miss.
19 to hit. Okay.
All right.
So they're holding you guys, but they managed to somehow miss.
I didn't.
I strike the chain on me, maybe.
Sure.
I hit it for 16 damage. How's it do it?
You needs more than that.
Just a smidgen more.
I hit
It's
it for
free.
17.
You break your way free.
I run to... Oh, God.
You see, his chain is looking pretty beat up for what that's worth.
Yeah, I'll butt end his chain.
Okay.
Oh, that's an 11 hit?
No. You're looking for a 14.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
14 for the
Oh,
chain.
I tell Kaimina to attack his chain.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm standing there, so Kaimina gets a damage bonus if she hits.
Nice.
Nice.
She does not hit.
Cool.
She tried, though. Very proud.
Who's next?
Next up is Michael.
Okay, so Dimmelwise is going to.
There's no way to be 60 feet away from him without going back through the mud race.
Why
No,
don't you
he's.
away from him?
Because his rage won't go
I just
away
have
if
to
we
be
don't.
near an enemy.
We'll
But
just
then,
shove him off the side into the mud. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast a guiding bolt at the demon.
He had his
At
chance.
first
Right,
level.
right. We all made choices here.
24 to hit. So that hits. I assume, right? 24 is
Oh, yeah.
level.
Yeah.
And then that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 15 points of radiant damage.
15 points of radiant damage. Why did
It's 4d6 plus wisdom, isn't it?
No, it's just 46.
Okay, so then 8, 9, 10. So 12 radiant.
Cool.
And then next attack has advantage. Then that's going to be me. It's a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
4 plus 7, 11. Slashing.
11 is cool.
Okay, and then 18 to hit.
Hit.
You keep forgetting you can reroll.
To 9 to hit. Or 9 damage. And
Next.
then that's me.
Okay.
That's everything.
Whose turn?
Me, I take my 3 attacks, miss the second one, but break out.
Cool.
And I will again stay back here to help break them out next turn.
Great.
Who's next? Oh, okay.
Am I up?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Grumpsh hits the chains for 16, does 8 damage, which I think is enough to break him.
Okay.
Beautiful.
He then gives another War God's Blessing to the Swarm, which then gets them a 19 to hit. They do 12 plus 2 more dice. 18, 21, 24 damage to the devil with crossbow bolts.
Nice.
How many of them are there right now?
All the chains are broken. There is
Yes. So,
one devil
And a lot of
and
combatants.
a lot of bright light.
Devil. Devil is going to attack you.
You're pointing at Michael?
Yeah, Michael.
It is Michael, not Mike, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael, you take 7 damage. You are grappled.
So it's reduced to 3.
And the devil is going to step away from you.
Okay, so I get an opportunity attack.
Nice.
Yeah, that's an 18 to hit.
Hit.
3, 10.
Cool.
Slashing.
Then he's going to attack you again.
Okay. Bastard.
And you take 12 damage.
Reduced to 6.
Now it's your turn. Well, it's your guys' turn.
Yep, it'll be Marco now.
He is a ways away from you, and you are grappled.
I will.
I'm also frenzied.
Marco, I think.
Everyone's still up, right? There's no one.
Everyone's still up. I look pretty bad.
Which
still
way is he
look pretty
fleeing?
good.
Is he fleeing towards us away from Michael, or is he fleeing away from us?
He's not fleeing.
And I
towards you.
will shout that, like,
He doesn't
there's
know
no
about the
way
berserker
for us
attack.
to
Is
get
it just
away
fleeing
from
from us?
him without going back through the
No,
mud trap.
like
Once
adjacent
all
to you.
this
The room
goes
isn't big enough for
sideways.
him to flee away from you.
Okay, great. So
I'll
I'll
deal
move to
with
the
him.
other side of him from the
Idiot.
the crazy. And I will swing the heck out of him. Probably, maybe I don't know.
Hopefully.
Perpendicular.
I smite every time I hit. So it's a 23 to hit for...
All the mini dice.
Oh, wow. 19, 25, 35, the first one.
Ooh, he looks bad. Woo.
Second one's an 18 to hit.
Hit.
That's so good.
Yeah, he's dead, like 32.
32, yeah, he goes down.
Cool.
All right.
What happens to his chains?
They disappear.
All right, you
Well,
should
no, they
use.
don't disappear.
They just stay active.
They stop being active. They
But-
fall limp.
Is he still grappled?
Yeah,
They're
that's
no longer animated.
All right. You should use your movement. It's GTFO before your turn's up.
I haven't used my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do something.
It's fine. That's all I got.
All right.
Okay, all goblins will use their extra bonus action to hide.
As long as you're not in sight.
All right. Is that what it has? That how it reads? It might be.
I believe it does.
I think it might be, but I want
Yeah,
you to
within that you can see or hear.
Right.
or
So
here.
you have to be quiet.
So you have to
So
be
you have to
quiet.
do- you
so
have
your
to-
goblins start hiding.
They have to stealth better than a passive of 14.
Who's next?
The goblins all have guidance, so that's still up.
That's true.
Oh,
as
yeah,
long-
because they're a swarm.
if you
11.
maintain concentration.
Yes, they get exactly a 14.
If you maintain concentration, they stay up. Yeah. Who's next?
I am.
If they roll a 14 stealth versus my 14 passive perception, do I see them?
14.
Because that's a player versus player, not a player versus DM.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You want to roll them hidden?
I think meets it beats it, right?
That's on armor class only.
So then in that
else is
case-
if you're trying to do something, it doesn't work if it's tied.
Yeah. So there you go.
I
You have. They are not hidden.
I'm up.
Oh,
Not
shit.
hidden. Okay.
I'm up. No, Marco's up. That's weird.
Did I just go?
Marcus just went.
Yeah, you did just go. It should have been Michael after you went.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and
So the
he's
fun
the
starts
closest thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to mosey on over to him, I guess. Just a crazed look in my eye and foam dripping. 11?
Not yet.
That is a 21.
That'll hit.
16.
Cool.
And then that's it.
Who's next?
No. Then from there, I will walk away.
Because you've attacked the nearest creature,
Yeah.
so then you can do anything you want.
Yep.
Yeah, so I moved 15 feet to him, so then I moved the other 25 away.
Okay.
As far away from where they're going to want to go
25?
back.
So you're
I have
just
40
careening
feet of
around.
movement as
You're
a
just
barbarian.
careening around. It's like you hit
Yeah, I'm
him,
just trying to go far away from the door to give you guys
Yeah.
a chance to run, because it doesn't say that I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Cool. Go for it.
So
Who's next?
Far away from
I
the door.
am, and I will look at you and tell you to flee, fool. Make a wisdom save.
Was there another door in this room, or was it dead end as well?
No, it's a dead end.
Oh, now you make your wisdom
Now-
save.
No, but there's a
Oh,
chest.
now you're suddenly a freaking genius.
But if I could have got
21.
him to run out of the room rather than all of us,
21.
it would have been easier.
Is there a door to the room, or is it just a wide open archway?
It's a wide open archway. Well,
Maybe.
And then it
it
leads
You
is
can
a
these
door that
chains,
was
right?
ajar.
You can just hide behind
Well,
the
which
archway.
was it?
It's a door that was ajar.
Oh,
It's
there's a door
And
ajar.
the door,
Okay.
The door leads to these bullshit things, right?
Those bullshit things.
Oh, okay. Well, then I go back right outside that door, preparing for everyone to close it once we're all through.
Yeah, if I can't
And
see
Eric
you,
back at the top.
the berserk ends.
Okay, well, the goblins will try and hide again, and
Inside the room?
no, they left the room.
Oh,
They left the
okay,
room
okay.
already. We're already.
Can't
You
stop
come around the corner. and We're already there.
Great.
All the goblins are standing there like.
No, I
Is
mean,
it a
I've heard
door
you make that
or
joke
is it a
2
door?
times
I'm
today.
consistent.
Probably 3 times this week, 4 times this week.
It's a
Yeah.
classic D&D joke.
Can you,
It is a
Can you
classic.
pass me that beer and those salsitas?
Those
I don't claim
salsitas
credit
are
for
so
anything
good.
during the joke except my tenacity in repeating it over and over again.
I have about 5 shots worth
No,
of
no,
whiskey
no,
sitting
not
on
the
my
salsa, the salsita.
The
Thank you.
best chip invented.
Really?
They're really
They're so
good.
good.
They're really good.
Okay, so the
there's
goblins
one
haven't
only one.
successfully hidden yet.
What do they roll for stealth?
I assume +3
Whether or not they know that.
because that's their damage bonus.
Yeah, probably.
So they'll roll for stealth again, and this time they get an 18. And I'm going to guidance myself and try and roll for stealth with disadvantage, as I'm also hiding outside the room. That is really bad. 6, 8.
Okay.
So I'm still
Flanking
flanking as I try to hide myself. But I'm out of sight.
How wide is this whole battlefield into the archway?
It's like
60 feet? 50?
like 40 feet wide, 20
Okay.
feet deep, with a
Yeah.
chest.
Oh.
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 You've seen us all run out the door.
Okay. How far is it to the door?
Not that far. You can make it with your
We
movement.
literally started the fight in the door, and most of us didn't get past it.
Cool. I run out the door. I ready in action to do something.
Do you shut the door?
Is there a door shut?
Yeah.
I use an object to shut the door.
All right.
I
Now,
ready
you,
in
now you
action.
guys have to be quiet.
Alright.
All right.
I'm alone.
You're up.
Oh, you didn't
You
hide.
know there are people right past that door.
I'm gonna run at the door. Is it locked?
Deal damage to the door. Tell me how much damage you deal.
Just deal damage?
I mean, you're probably going to hit it, right? You're looking for a 10. How much damage?
17 damage to the door. Do I hear Johnny right through it?
Give me another one.
12.
How much?
17.
34 damage to the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not all the way through the door.
Oh, nice. So I'm just here's Johnny right at the door.
You start chopping at the door.
He did say it was a sturdy iron reinforced
Yeah.
door.
Right.
That's why I'm like, it seems like I'm probably getting close. The
Right.
iron's gonna be tough.
I'd just stay quiet.
Stealth check.
To not move at all.
So basically, to be as silent as you can be.
Okay. Is it, I guess, alright. Is it just a flat stealth check? Well, it's with disadvantage because of my armor. Yeah, it's bad. Sure. He can hear me through the iron door.
He can hear you.
Great.
Well, the things are steady now, so you guys can go across. Just deal with the deck saves.
I mean, if I get hit by it, I'll go down, so.
Oh, you don't have enough healing?
Alright. Next up is Eric.
Can I ready a spell and also take an action?
Or you can do one or the other.
Okay. I'll ready remove curse.
You also have common motions, right?
What's that?
You also have common motions, right?
Would that work?
May not have corrected.
Well, Amy did, so I was like, maybe.
I didn't get it this time.
Okay, cool.
Alright. After Eric is Marco.
So I'm prepping remove curse, and the moment I have the ability to touch or see him, I'm going to cast that.
There's a spell scroll that you
How
have.
wide is the ledge between the door and the edge over the mud pit?
10, not too much more.
Great. I go to the door. I open it. I grab you.
Okay.
Okay. I remove curse.
Oh, there we go.
That was my trigger.
Is he still berserked?
No.
No.
Great. We're done.
Yeah, it's not sustainable. We can't do that again.
Yeah,
There
that
needs
was
to be more enemies than ways for you guys to run.
that was my last.
No, it is an encounter ruining mechanic.
It's almost
'Cause it
always
doesn't
going to
end
be
when the
that
boss
bad.
dies. You are the boss. Boss is a strong word. I won't flatter you. You are the final enemy in every encounter.
Yeah.
With an effective health pool of 120.
So it's really, how do we
No, it's
kill your character, otherwise
178.
incapacitate them without dying?
Yeah, it's not sustainable.
Yeah, I'm out of third level spells now.
Hold person and get 60 feet away.
No, you can use it. He bought a.
Right,
he
so we just have
bought
to burn a second
spell
level or
scroll.
higher slot and hope you fail the save.
He bought a spell scroll, so
Every
you
encounter.
could do
I
that.
have +1 wisdom.
You're right. So
Oh.
you're gonna fail save every combat.
Okay.
I
All
would,
right. I use the spell scroll for remove
Yeah.
curse.
I would have handed that to you when
All
we
right.
walked in.
All right.
So there's no spell slot.
So your attunement's not broken. I'm going to suggest that you throw that axe into the
mud.
The
mud.
steam pit. It's a nice axe.
Well,
But
we can look in the chest first so you feel really good about throwing it. Maybe there's something in the chest that makes
Yeah.
you feel great about not having
Yeah.
Maybe there's something better.
Then, oh wait, I was gonna say you could peel the spell scrolls off the handle too, but we don't have a wizard no more.
You said they were fancy wrapped.
Sorry?
The spell scroll's in the handle of the...
True. If you do, it destroys it for you.
Does it really? Can you do that?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Wow.
In the item description, you can remove the spell scrolls, destroying... It doesn't destroy the item totally, it just becomes a normal Berserker Axe.
Oh, so it removes the +2.
It might still be a +2, I'm not 100%. You'll have to read it.
But it just removes the
We
charges.
go open the chest.
Yeah, what's in the...
You find a bunch of gold and a big hammer.
Here you go.
If this is the one I'm thinking of, I can't attune to it.
You pick it up. It
Yeah.
says, "Who are you? What are you? Where are you?
I am a goblin in your mountain.
Are you a goblin?"
No.
No,
I'm a dwarf.
Right, you are one of the 7 dwarves.
Yes, I am happy dwarf.
Good.
You're gonna let Goblin wield Whelm?
Only if he is just one of the 7 dwarves. We're going goblin hunting. Yes.
Yes.
Good. Let's go kill goblins. Says Whelm to you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fight for Whelm's integrity. That's fine.
I will walk over and throw the berserker.
It's not like he
axe
can see you.
into
You
the
learn
steam.
again.
I thought he could sense life.
He has vision.
I thought he has blind sense.
I mean, I'm not gonna look at a stat block because I don't want to be argumentative.
Cool.
Do what you want.
I think they were thematically the 7 dwarves. Let's go for it.
Perfect.
Sure.
Sure. This is Whelm.
Mm-hmm.
Whelm, Wave, and
Black Razor.
Black Razor.
Mm-hmm.
So I have
Great, and there's a bunch of gold in there, and I think that's it.
Ask it if it knows because you were talking to it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ask it if it knows how to repair magic items.
Hey.
It's like a hammer. Maybe it does the thing.
Hey, Whelm. Can you fix magic swords, or help, or know how to do it?
Do I look like I fix things? I break them apart. There is 10,000 SP and 9,000 GP, which is
10,000 gold.
10,000 gold. Potion of mind reading, conjure mind elemental spell scroll, dispel magic, and a magic mouth spell scroll.
Wait.
You getting this all done?
Yeah. Magic mouth.
Magic mouth, dispel magic,
Dispel
conjure mind elementals. So far, you've found 22,000 gold here.
Yeah.
Well more.
What was the potion? Divinity?
Mind reading.
Mind reading.
My reading?
Do you have a stat block for Whelm?
It's the DMG. It's plus 3.
Yeah, look it up online.
You can throw it. It comes back to you. It does an extra D8 when you throw it.
And it deals more damage to giants or something?
Yeah.
No.
You also slam it to stun everything within range. Con save. I think you get to choose, which is nice.
It's super mean. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. People
You
don't
should
like
just
it.
slam on the ground every round in combat. If there's any,
Every round
any enemies at
forever.
all.
Great.
Every round
I
forever.
found it
slamming
on
it.
found it on D&D Beyond, but I have to buy the
Play the
DMG.
Space Jam theme in your head. And come on and play.
All right. God, I feel terrible.
You guys can make it back if you want. Chill out.
Because
Can we take a short rest?
Because we dead ended.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like a good place for a short rest. We have clear line of sight. Anything approaching us needs to come over those
And a
little
door with
things.
only a small hole in it. Slash mark
Right.
with
Does anyone know how to
a
mend
viewing
things?
port.
No. We do the opposite of that.
What do you need mended? Or the door?
The door, of course.
It's a viewing port.
Oh. You're optimistic.
So it says one time
We
a
put
day.
like a shield over it from this side. And we can
You're pragmatic.
knock. Who is it?
Can we short rest?
It's a dead end with
yeah,
almost
you go for it.
impassable approach.
One
Yeah,
whole door.
it's pretty great.
No, I mean the walkway.
Oh yeah. No,
Who's going to get over that?
Would
You notice
That
as you
look
guys take your
correct?
short rest that like
It
no.
took all of us dwarves
That it
together
goes
to
like-
do it.
It's
Yeah.
the DMG.
it goes, like the blast stroke cycles eventually getting faster and faster and faster until they stop for like almost 5 minutes.
That doesn't sound good.
They do that repeatedly over the next hour.
I see.
Thank you.
You're a dwarf. Versus attuning to it.
and then I know where all goblins are.
That's right. You can see yourself and all the other goblins around you in brilliant Technicolor.
Is he somehow compelled to berserkerly attack all goblins? Because we just left that party.
I hope.
Hey, at least we could hold him while you guys run away. That would be a functional dynamic.
That's funny.
Alright, we rest, and then we go back to the previous fork.
Okay.
Okay, short rest.
What's it called? Your cook makes something, like something out of the stuff you found on the way up the mountain. There was a giant elk that you guys managed to catch, and he carved off a hank of it and has been slow roasting it on the go. It's crazy.
That is crazy. How's he slow roasted on he just has like a fire pit that he's carrying?
He's used it Sleepy has used all of her spell slots to maintain continual flame.
Oh, yeah.
Or not even continual flames,
Maybe she's fireball. Maybe she's just
right spells and stuff to help him cook.
okay, cool.
She's a chef's
A
assistant.
chef wizard. Now that is a cool concept.
Yeah.
Do it.
You want fireball not to kill people, but to cook all the meat at once.
There's some cool homebrew chef
Flash.
classes.
Flash fire. Flash fire and flash fire.
They use burning hands. To
Flash
sit there and-
fire for flash fryers.
Alright, we go back to the previous fork and do the next direction.
Middle or left?
Middle. The farthest right.
On the right wall. So
We did the right one
from the right
before,
wall,
now we do
middle.
the middle.
Cool.
We'll say hi to the Sphinx while we're there.
The Sphinx, the Sphinx seems much less peeved with you when you come back. She's, are you ready for another riddle? As you guys walk in,
If there's no stakes and it's just us having fun, yes.
she just grins at you when you say that.
Do you want another one from here, or you got more?
Whatever.
I have one more on this page that you didn't use.
Oh, is this why you're not participating, Marco?
Actually, I have two more on the page that you used.
That's true.
I want to hear what the Sphinx
No,
has
it's
to
okay.
say.
So you
Let's
guys
see if
do
our
want
riddle
you guys
master
you guys
can
say
solve
you're
it.
ready for another riddle?
The Riddle Master is
I think the
ready.
traditional one, not being an
I'm
actual
not the
contest.
riddle master. Shushar is the riddle master who speaks through me.
Okay, fine.
Your humility is beautiful, but unwarranted.
So she wants to know what a box without hinges, a key, or a lid, yet a golden treasure is inside. Hid.
That's an egg.
God dang it! And she scrambles. She like.
I would need to take a few.
All
Okay,
goblins
run
know
that
what
book.
an
Here's another one.
egg is.
You ever
We
read that
suck
book, Lee?
eggs. Our grandmother teaches us.
I've
to
never
suck
read it
eggs.
either.
Classic
Yeah.
riddle.
No,
I've never read it
that
either.
one.
Y'all are both fantasy illiterate.
I read up to Tom Bombadil, and I knew this book was bad, and I put it down.
Root.
Fight me, entire internet.
Damn.
Oh, I forgot we're still swinging.
Okay, here you go. No legs. So this time she's looking really peeved with you guys for getting them all. She says, "No legs, lay on one leg. 2 legs, sat near on 3 legs. 4 legs, got some. Fish on a table, man on a stool. Cat gets the scraps. This is a stupid riddle." And she gets upset and starts to pout again.
Hey, Sphinx, there are no stupid
You gonna make a
riddles.
sphinx lose patience? Because that's an accomplishment.
We're all having fun.
I know
here.
something that will help you blow off steam.
Ha! Because it's the mountain.
What are you doing to help her blow off steam?
I'm going to cast guidance on myself, and I'm going to try and persuade her to join us.
Come with
That
us.
sounds like a great idea.
Come with us down the middle passage. See
Well-
what's there.
We'll find people who can't solve your riddles.
Yeah, we'll do that. You'll find them and it'll be terrible.
I'm
We'll all have fun
terribly,
together.
I'm horrible at persuading anyone to do anything.
But we're helping you, so advantage maybe. Maybe,
Are
right?
they?
Yeah.
Okay. Barely better. 12. That's with guidance and everything. It was a shitty roll.
I don't know. Those were pretty much my best ones.
What if we come up with the riddles and you just sit there and make fun of the people who can't answer them?
Eat them?
I did come up with something. Let me see.
What if we come up with the ones that you can't solve? Then will you come with us?
Okay, sure. Give me one.
Do you have one? God, I used to know some.
Alive without breath, cold as death, clad in mail but never clinking.
Oh, that was on the last page that I was just looking at.
Lives in water, never drinking.
Hey.
I wouldn't know it, but she would because she's obviously read this before.
Okay.
A fish.
All right, well, you're pretty smart.
She looks.
For a phone
She
reading.
looks pleasantly pleased.
At the difficulty of that.
Yeah. No, she looks pleasantly.
What happened to
pleased.
roleplay gaming? Supposed to get into the head of someone who's better at riddles than you are, and then answer the riddle.
Yeah, of course. That's how that works.
Yeah, meta link.
Legs of
Sphinxes
four.
are.
Legs of four, but never travels. Smooth on top. For all our
Table.
yes.
For all of you.
Damn it, Sphinx. Damn it.
I mean, that's how that should go. That interaction should go.
Right.
You start saying the Sphinx, the riddle to the Sphinx, and she cuts you off and gets the answer right. But whatever the case is, she says, "No, unfortunately, I cannot follow you. Though everyone else in this entire place is dumber than I am. I'm sure they would fail my riddles.
Except for us, because you haven't asked us one that we failed yet.
Yeah, I'm sure they would fail my
She was
riddles.
very specific
So that
in
means
what
we
she
should be
meant.
able to beat everyone else too. Right.
Well, we're doing pretty
Whatever
well
the
so
case
far.
is,
I just thought our friend
Someone needs
here.
to run Weapon Mountain as an
might
entire riddle
enjoy
battle. It's
some
just riddles.
stimulation.
You walk into a room, you have an encounter where you team to beat the person in a riddle contest.
it'd be
They're
great.
all themed riddles.
But
Right.
fine. We don't want to waste your time.
Sorry, write it down for later. Moving on.
Great.
We'll try the
Well,
middle
don't you
passage,
adjust
Ray.
that?
And then when we come back with everything there is to find there, maybe you'll reconsider.
I do want to acknowledge for a moment, we've gotten to a point in the game where we're asking the Sphinx riddles, and that's beautiful.
That is.
Yeah. So great. So
We made the fixing invasions. We've transcended.
We won D&D. Thanks, guys. We can go home now.
Wow, that was fast. Record.
record time. So you guys
It only took, 40
head
something years.
through and you find. Let me make sure that I'm.
30-something years.
Yeah, you guys head through and you find like 3 consecutive doors that are just like these huge iron doors that are like one after another. You can lift them up. They seem to be on casters. They seem to be easy to move. The first one you get through easily. The second one as well. The third one feels warm to the touch when you move to it.
You're wearing the ring. You push that one.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
push that
gonna
one.
stand back behind the second door, but under the doors, I'm gonna put a javelin under each one.
Okay. You prop the javelin up and
I don't
you
think it's
lift.
gonna hold.
You lift the last door.
Just in case. I'm
Yeah.
back behind.
So
the
you
second
lift the
door.
last door, whoosh, and you see rushing water beyond it. But it doesn't manage to push past where the door was.
Like in front of us?
Right, like a wall of water in front of you.
I reach out and touch it. What is
Yeah.
this?
It's hot water.
How hot?
It feels pretty hot. For those of you have a thing, so you're not made uncomfortable by it, but everybody else would be terribly uncomfortable.
Bordering on damaged.
Terribly uncomfortable, not quite damaged.
Okay.
So, like, just sauna.
Yeah.
Does the door ever click into place at any point, or does it need active
You don't
holding?
hear a click. What's your perception?
Passive is 14.
Passive
Yeah, you don't
for
hear a
the
click.
gnome is 17.
Okay.
The gnome hears a click.
Oh, seems fine.
Okay.
Is this like a waterfall coming down in front of us, like a curtain?
It seems magical.
Water kind of just chills
I
out.
step into it.
I tie a rope.
So you are now
Just a lasso around his hand, real quick.
you are now submerged in water. Can you breathe in water?
No.
Great.
Takes a
You're
long
underwater.
time to drown.
Sure.
Alright, I start walking forward. What do I see?
Walking in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're walking in the water. You've got somebody holding you by the whatever. You see, like a big metal crab, like scrambling around on a pile of gold and stuff. Just like scrambling around a pile of gold and stuff. It like picks something up and chucks it or whatever.
There's gold in here.
I'll just mouth, go get him.
Oh,
Does it look like the water continues, or does it look like it
No, it
ends?
looks like it continues. The whole
Do I
time.
see? I look up.
You see, it looks like this huge, like 100 by 100 foot chamber full of water.
Do I see like any shore, anything?
Yes, there is like a cliff that you're standing on, and it gets like so there's stone underneath your feet.
Yeah.
The crab is standing on a pile of gold. It looks like it's digging through for something.
You said there's a cliff, so it falls off into something.
Falls off into deeper water.
So it's just water all the way down in this room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for like a plug to drain the
Sure,
water,
give me an
man.
investigation.
Yeah, it's a bath.
Throw out the baby with the bathwater, please.
Yeah. 17.
You find. You do see a lever, but it's on the other side of the crab.
I pull on whatever you're wearing. I'm like, hey, don't you have a potion that like lets us breathe and that stuff?
But one person. I mean, I'll put a potion.
Does it give swim speed?
No.
No, it's just you can breathe in it.
I don't care.
You can also
about
speak
that.
underwater, which is nice.
I don't care.
I pantomime all this.
Oh, wait. I do care. No.
Get him back.
All right, I come back.
Communicate like
Holding your breath
normal.
is
Did we reel you in?
This is
Did you catch
ridiculous.
anything?
Well, holding your breath is.
There's a
innate.
crab in there.
Oh, we'll
There's
put
a
you back in there.
lever on the other side, and there's a ton of gold.
That sounds
Oh.
fantastic. Let's pull the lever and see what happens.
Should I
Wait,
negotiate with the crab?
Are you gonna
You
drink the
should do what you
potion?
think
Because you
is
only
best.
have a minute, right?
Kevin, can we
I think it's
we
longer.
see this
It's a
crab
minute
through
plus
this
your
water?
concentration
Oh, so for me
modifier.
it's
Far
just
away
a
is
minute,
it?
the
Yeah,
room's
you
not
can probably
that
see
big.
it.
What kind of range is there? You said
It's
it's
always
100
minimum
feet
1
up.
minute, no matter which one.
Yeah. It's probably about. It's probably about 150 feet away from the door, from the third door.
I can use my first level slot to do speaks with animals and try and negotiate with this crab.
There you go. I believe in you.
All right, give me the potion.
Okay.
How long does it last?
An hour.
Hour? All right. Is this a good use of it?
I can't think of a better one.
All right, glug, glug, glug. I speaks with animals and heads in.
All right.
You want to get him before he goes?
Yes. Don't do anything stupid.
Absolutely not.
It's such
Grumpy.
beautiful guidance. It's clear, it's concise.
I start dashing
About a
in,
D4.
and I head towards the lever, and let me know when the crab notices me.
When you're about 20 feet away, the crab spins around and clacks at you.
All right, I'm still like, I'm gonna start like going backwards towards the lever, facing the crab. I'm like, how are we today? As I just slowly
In fairness, he's
drift
used
back.
magic so that the crab understands it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, all right, just clarify.
And I can speak in water
Give me a
because of the
deception.
potion.
Give me a
I want to know how the crab's doing today.
Yes,
That's
but
not
you're
a
also
deceit.
trying to make him not notice that you're getting towards the lever, right?
Yes, but
Then
you
that's
said I'm 20 feet away. I'm not even trying to go all the way to the lever. I'm only trying to go 5 feet more while I
Yeah.
talk to him. Is that even a deception at that
Yes,
point?
because so basically,
All right,
you're
all right,
standing
all right.
here,
Hiding true
crab's
intention.
standing
Tread
here.
water, negotiate with him. Then we'll get
Yeah,
to
all right, I'll tread water. I'll stop. If he looks really agitated, I'll stop. Is it too late to stop?
He clacks a lot at you.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
He's clacking
One of the
wild.
most notoriously territorial
Do you
sea
like
creatures in
the
existence.
bubble things in Finding Nemo? Bubbles, my bubbles.
Except he's got gold coins.
Sure. I don't know.
This is a beautiful domain you have. It reminds me so much of Amga Goblin Garden.
Slip blue dot.
Bloop, dot.
Slip blue dot.
It has many names.
There are many places on the Dark Shore,
The
I've
bugbears
been to
are
all
something
of them.
different.
and this is more beautiful than anywhere in the Underdark I've been.
Where's this dark shore?
Deep, deep in the belly of the earth.
Is it warm?
It can be. When you are warmed by the glow of Shushar in your heart.
I don't have any hearts.
You don't need a heart. Shushar will be your heart. But more important than that, friend, how are you? You look alone in here. Do you just want to talk?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh. We're looking at 16. Thank you.
So this is a particularly vulnerable crab. He's gone through a recent breakup. He's
I
got-
can sense that.
Yeah, he's gone through so he's susceptible to your cultish ways. You start talking to him, and you find out. You find out relatively quickly that is in despair. He is in distress. He's looking for something in his massive treasure hoard that he just can't find. He said, I've been looking for my friend Snarla. She's supposed to be here with me, but I fell asleep and I can't find her.
Oh, friend, what is your name? I even swim towards the crab a little bit. What is your name?
Yeah, he says his name is Kubagoa.
Kubagoa. Snarla, if she's not here, she'll be here when she's meant to be, if she's meant to be. But Kubagoa, what's important is that you and I are here right now. And I think you need to find solace in yourself and in your own presence. God, your presence is magnificent. You are a beautiful creature. You don't need Snarla for validation, Kubagoa.
She's my friend. Give me a you get inspiration because that everybody needs a little bit of positive reinforcement. Give me a wisdom save. As he looks mad at you, like he starts to scurry towards you and rears up a little bit, like he's upset. You notice under his chest is a squished person.
It's a 16 is my wisdom save.
You manage to keep your cool as you realize exactly where Snarla is.
Right. Kubagoa. All I'm saying is, you are beautiful. And I think, listen, I've been all over White Mountain. I've been all over the Underdark. I've never seen a home so magnificent, but Kubagoa, have you seen the wider world? Have you met the Sphinx? Have you travailed down the slopes of this mountain?
I don't fit through the door.
Doors are meaningless, friend. We can create a door that will accommodate you straight out of here, maybe.
So as you say that, he says, "Really?" and rushes past you. You guys don't know what's going on, but you see a 30-foot crab rush at, Mach 10 or something and slam itself against
As soon as I see any movement towards me that's not him, I'm gone.
Right, it's just slam itself against the side of
gone.
this thing. You see, its mandibles poking out of the water and start to flick out towards you as it is trying to get to the air or whatever.
Pour some reactions at it.
I backpedal while it's going that way. I go to the switch. I don't pull it yet, but I'm just there for when he turns around to talk to him.
Give me an investigation check or perception check. Give me a perception check.
We're looking at a 16.
16.
How long does he sit there trying to force himself through?
He slams against it a couple times and eventually turns around and says, "I told you I don't fit."
You don't fit right now, Kubagoa, because you don't believe in yourself. You need to take some time here. Learn to be comfortable with who you are, and only then will you be able to escape this aquatic prison that you've created for yourself here in the mountain and here in your heart. Let go of this pain, Kubagoa. Embrace Shushar. More importantly, embrace Kubagoa.
I'm just
Look, you don't
looking
understand.
at all this.
I can't wait any longer. You look at this stuff. He points towards this pile of gold and all these trinkets and treasures. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say my collection's complete?
Is he still near the door?
Sorry. What's that?
Is he still close to the door? Is he within 60 feet of the door?
He's moving closer to...
Okay, then I'm gonna take Whelm and slam it on the ground real quick.
Oh.
I need a con save.
No.
not to the door. So he's gonna do.
If he's 60 feet from the doorway.
Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Okay, he needs.
Wait. Something weird is happening here. Let the idiot finish.
So you want to slam the thing down?
Oh.
I'm trying to persuade him not to yet.
Do you want to be persuaded?
If he can catch the hammer mid-swing.
Do you
Sure.
want to be persuaded?
I can totally
Sure.
catch hammers mid.
Do you want so yeah? Do you want to be persuaded?
Yes.
Cool.
It's just...
So you managed to talk your friend into not slamming the thing. Yeah. Kubla Koa goes on. Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? He holds his claws up into the air. Looking around here, you think, clitter, 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 clitter.
Oh, no.
She's got everything. And
I'm gonna stick my head in the water because I have the Ring of Fire resistance
Yeah.
too. And I'm just trying to listen.
it sounds very musical, but it still sounds like crab noises.
And you can probably see the dance. Like, you
Yes.
can see the rhythm to the dancing.
It still sounds very, 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 very musical, but they're crab noises for sure. So it's just like slam, 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 click, click, clatter, clatter.
He's cast some kind of spell on
Sounds like Zoidberg?
Yeah, probably.
that dancing spell, maybe, or screaming spell.
Inevitably, you do hear about what this Kubla Koa wants, and she wants to be a part of your world, but she seems stuck here. Is there any way that you can help her?
Yes, Kubla Koa. Of course I can help you. When I pull this lever, this whole place will drain. And with it, will wash all of your worries from here and from this mortal coil. And together, we will be hand and claw traveling the plane. With Shushar above us, guiding us.
Wait, is this a suicide pact?
Far into the
No,
future.
I will be left behind.
It looks. She looks uncertain for a
Whichever
second.
way it
Well,
goes,
she says
we
she
get
looks
the
uncertain
goal.
for a second, and she says,
I'm on board.
"I don't think that's what that lever does."
What do you think he does, Kubla? Enlighten me.
Oh, it doesn't?
Are you gonna pull
Click.
it? Are you gonna pull it?
Yeah, I yank on
As
it.
you touch it, you pull this thing
Let's
forward,
find out together.
and the water, you can see the water seems to hang for a moment in the air,
God.
but in front of you, before whatever was holding it there
Oh, God.
collapses. And you guys need to make strength saves. Would you consider Shushar's religion a sea god?
If he's a god at all,
Well,
he's
whatever this
aquatic.
cult, would you consider this a sea god?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
To be fair, Shushar may become a god if enough people believe in him.
Yes, that's how gods work.
That's how Kuo work.
Can we mark an 8th to the cult of Shushar, please?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. So
He believes.
as you do that,
Or she believes.
As you do that, the handle of the lever that you are holding says in your brain, "The sea is your power. Pull me from my perch."
Yes. I yank the trident free.
Great.
The lever is a trident.
Yes.
What is happening in there? He's now Aquaman?
All I know is if I'd have known we were coming to White Plume, I would have swapped characters.
It's fine. It's fine.
So now we all have to hang on for our lives?
No,
Yes. Strength saves.
including us in the doorways?
Yeah,
Because
strength
look,
saves.
especially
so
us
it
in
was
the
a
doorway.
wall of water,
Especially you
and
in
that
the
the like
doorway.
wall of
I
force
just didn't
has-
know if it was like pulling it that way.
No.
Nope,
The wall
strength-
of force has disappeared, so the whole room of water is about to come down that hall.
Oh,
We all have +4, including this one.
Okay.
20
Man,
plus
that-
my stuff.
That's
26.
lined up, didn't it? I'll have to find that clip. Part of, yeah.
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 That was great. That was great. Inspiration.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so glad so many people played the shit out of, or the heck out of White Plume, and I've played like a teeny bit. I've never been in this part. This is beautiful. I'm so happy
every time
to
this has
experience this.
happened in White Plume that I've played it, it's an open dome and you
This is
just can't hit the
lightly
wall.
reskinned.
Okay, great.
This was a good difference. This was because I hate fighting that crab.
Well, you still could have fought him.
I'm just saying I hate fighting that crab.
Yeah.
14 and a 26.
The swarm gets an 18. Grumsh gets a 14.
Grumsh and Grumsh and Divilwise are both failed.
Okay.
What about you and your entourage?
I have a 27.
And your entourage?
Oh, Kaimina. Oh, actually, Kaimina did pretty well. Kaimina gets like a 16.
Kamina gets a 16. That's pretty good.
I think I left Kaimina at home for this one. I'm not sure why, but I did.
Oh, well, that's good.
I haven't used them at all, so.
I noticed. I wasn't sure why. Maybe
tell him to rest.
he's accumulated enough vacation over the last semester.
He has
Usually
enough.
6 days.
He has
Is he
a-
working
no,
on the
he's
farm
got
again,
enough
but he's just
PTO.
ripped for that?
He's got enough PTO.
It's like pulling 5 plows at once.
Okay. Yeah.
Easy done.
Now I need to have someone on the White Plume for my
So
my
it's-
other barbarian.
26 force damage or 13.
26.
Why is the wire do force damage?
Because it's not hot enough to burn you.
But
I guess it could be bludgeoning. Sure, bludgeoning.
Yeah. I'm actually not sure how force damage works exactly.
It's usually magical, but I don't think it's always magical.
Sure.
How much damage?
I think my idea with it
I talked
is
myself
that
into a loss because Kaimina just got destroyed.
Wait, you said
So
26?
my idea was that it is so much motion that it's not even like pushing you anymore. It's not even
It's okay.
bludgeoning
It
you.
would have destroyed Kaimina even on a success.
Right.
But with the bludgeoning, she just gets completely annihilated.
Right.
So you said it was 26?
Or 13.
Divilwise survives with 1 hit point.
Nice.
I should have aided Kaimina. I think that's good.
Is she overkilled? Is she completely dead?
Oh, well, absolutely.
Completely eviscerated.
26
So it took 26
crushes her?
bludgeoning,
Literally, yeah.
and they're
26
vulnerable.
hit points is 4 times
So it's
her damage.
52 points
She's
damage.
vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Well, she made the save, right? 16?
Yeah.
She only takes twice her hit points.
Okay.
Only.
Yes,
So she's only exactly annihilated.
being vulnerable to bludgeoning damage is a real problem. We're all still alive.
Has the
Not that
water
messy.
settled?
You
Is there
guys-
still water in here?
A little bit, like
Okay.
below the cliff.
I'm just gonna casually swim towards the exit now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're,
Oh yeah, you
you're
could
walking.
probably walk
You're
towards the
probably
exit.
standing on
Yeah.
this.
The
wet-
crab is still
wet
trying to get
stone.
out of the front door.
Mm.
Do you know what Whelm does?
I'll look it up.
Or Wave? A Wave?
Wave.
Yeah, I'll
Look it up right now.
There's actually a
It's really
lot
simple.
of stuff.
Cube of Force,
Mm-hmm.
Trident of Fish Command,
Mm-hmm.
plus 3 weapon.
Right.
On Vorpal, it deals half the creature's maximum hit points and necrotic damage.
Right.
That's
Oh,
all.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
for some reason I thought I could cast on larger dudes. My bad.
No,
Are tridents heavy?
no they're martial though.
Okay.
But they're one.
It's. If I thought it was a. cube
They're
of 6
versatile D16.
Do I see anything really cool in the horde down there? Anything
Plus,
noteworthy?
the +1 chain.
+1 chain.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is strictly better than what some of us are wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, chain mail. Okay.
I guess I'll go down for it. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, +1 chain.
Is that what one looks like?
Yeah, that's what Whelm looks like.
Wave
Whelm looks dope.
Well,
Sorry, that's what Wave looks like. Whelm's the hammer.
Right.
The hammer.
Yeah.
It's a
when-
seahorse narwhal. blend.
Once my Blade Singer hits tier 4, he gets wave.
You also find Goggles of Night and a Stone of Good Luck.
Oh,
Oh,
legit.
great. Yeah. Goggles and Night will be great for you, at least while we're in here.
If only I had, items I didn't need.
Yeah. But you can use it while we're in here without sacrificing an
That's
item,
true.
right? All right. Yeah, I'll grab those things and paddle on up.
Stone
and
of luck.
Good luck.
as I come alongside the crab battering against the door, I'm going to lay a gentle hand on her flank and say, Kubla-Gor, the time will come soon. The time will come soon.
Shushar sucks. Why, Shushar?
Shushar!
I give you everything!
Shushar
Do I have a clear shot of
will
distance
be
now?
with you.
Sure.
Okay. I have Whelm ready to throw it just in case. Just waiting.
The true thing with Shushar is you have to believe. And if you believe, I will come back here. And I will turn you into a beautiful bugbear like me. We will walk free, Kuplikoa. You and I. The day will come.
Okay.
Hey, Grumpy.
And then I try to casually
Can you
walk around the
change its
front.
form?
What?
Can you cast polymorph?
No. Why would I be able to do that?
Oh wait, that's a trickery domain. Never mind.
Am I able to walk around without like
I'm
getting
here to
attacked?
fight, not to
Okay.
flop around.
I will walk out and I don't look back. I think Kuplagoa needs the healthy separation. Just keep-
As I'm just
keep
standing
walking.
there waiting.
And I'm like, turn it and walk. Let's go.
Cutthroat of you, man.
As we walk back, I collect my.
I feel like stabbing people with weapons is nicer, weirdly enough.
Correct.
I
Correct
didn't
me.
do anything wrong.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you guys have a potion of enlarge reduce?
We do.
Or a scroll of enlarge
We have a
reduce?
scroll of enlarged reduce,
Oh,
yes.
shoot.
Which none of us can cast.
Oh, wait, no. The apprentice wizard could.
It's priest.
It's a priest. It's another cleric. It's a 5th level spellcaster.
That's so brutal. Can the Sphinx?
Why do we need... Oh, for the crap. Well, I mean, we already
Just
lied to
use
crap
it.
walked away. We have no
Use it.
incentive anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Sphinx
the
would
incentive is
solve
to
the
do
problem.
right. To do right.
What, you weren't just
I
lying
meant
balls?
it all.
You meant it all?
Yeah, I'll relay the whole story.
Now you're a liar and a fool. You lied through negligence, sir.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, sure you are.
Okay, so why don't you guys level up?
Woo! Level 8.
Why don't you guys level up? And we will do the last leg of the dungeon in
Oh, this is the part that sucks.
just a moment. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go get some snacks. We'll be back before anybody notices.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, this is.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Alright, we're live.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the still the 4th episode of the Kaeday Yawning Portal extravaganza marathon thing. It's great to see you, great to have you. We've got another 8 to 10 hours still to go. Our intrepid heroes have given good counsel to a wayward crab.
We lied to it.
No.
We bald-faced lied to it.
Not a lie.
We took that crab's dreams, used them to our own ends, and then crushed them
I'm
under our
coming
heels.
back for the crab.
You're not coming back.
Chaotic neutral.
And they
I just wanna be
bested a
honest.
sphinx at riddles and
Hilariously.
tangoed with a chain devil. Discovering the real meaning of Christmas was don't fucking attune to a cursed item.
Well, don't attune to ones that are that mechanical.
It's still my favorite axe.
awkward.
Still-
In an evil campaign, it'd be hilarious.
I used that axe for 10 levels.
Wow.
I believe you did, Cameron.
And how many
I
PCs
believe
did you
did.
knock down?
1.
Oh.
Was that me? I feel like that might have been me.
Might have been.
I think I have memories of this.
I think it was
Is that why
actually,
you're
Maybe they're
so?
suppressed, I don't know.
Is that why you're so burned by that item?
It's just not a fun item. Guys.
whatever the case is.
We'll go wave at the Sphinx and go down the last,
Yeah, we're following the right wall.
follow the right wall.
So you follow the right
Left.
right
The
wall.
yellow brick wall.
You follow the yellow
left
brick wall.
passage is the last one that's left.
Before long, you find yourselves in a infamous reverse pyramid. There are terrariums and aquariums all along the path down, and you see below you. A familiar wizard picking away at a door.
Is this
On the far side. This is not Kaeman. This is Kamion.
Keep me on.
We
Fellow seems
stealth.
strangely
Did she
very
see
quiet.
us?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Very quiet. So quiet.
Does anybody want to wear that +1 chain?
You do.
So that'll take me up to 17. It's a 17.
Go for it.
Alright, sure.
It's too heavy for me.
So
Where-
I
where to go?
rolled 6.
Oh, no.
My gnome rolled a 16.
Looking at a 7.
6, 7.
16.
I got a 5. The gnome swarm got a 23.
So you guys start to. You guys
15.
They're very quiet.
start to shamble into the room, making
Half-ish.
only a minimal amount of noise. But it looks like Kamion's senses are attuned to you.
How'd that happen?
Nobody could have known.
My fault.
As she jerks up and sees you, she quickly waves her hands and disappears.
Oh, god damn it.
How far away was she?
A long ways away, probably within many spells, but not like
anything a barbarian could do.
anything a barbarian could do.
Great. I would still throw Whelm anyway and just watch it return.
What's the range on one? Like 60
It's
feet?
a 30-60.
30-60 you
Or
can't reach.
20-60.
You throw it, it goes almost over there. It goes like more than halfway over there
20-60.
and comes back.
So she was on the opposite side of the pyramid?
Basically, in the bottom.
Oh, in the bottom?
In the bottom of the pyramid, picking at a door.
She may have gone invisible. If we break the... What's in the pyramid? Describe the...
You see a lot of fish. Some things that probably aren't fish. You see some scorpions that are about the size of horses.
Jeez.
You see some tigers with fins. Scorses. Definitely scorses. Horpian just is weird. Too many things going on there.
We can break the glass thinking she's down there. Or we can think she's left and try to get to the door.
You said break glass?
Let's
Not
close
yet.
the door behind us.
Yes, we close the
Do I have to
door.
lie to an animal first?
You said break
You're
glass?
going to have to get over that.
You said break glass?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay, tell me when.
What if you took the potion of flying and with the rope flew us one by one to the bottom?
In one of the terrariums, you see a goblin running for its life
Oh.
from scorpions.
Looks like we can't bypass this puzzle after all.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I fly with a rope, I'll just I'll helicopter down, drop the rope in front of the goblin, and then pull him up, right?
Oh,
Okay.
What's the distance to the scorpions? At least to the closest section that they would be in.
Like 15 feet.
I'll try to
How
motion
big
to
are
fly.
these containers?
They're about 10 feet wide, and they are it's like one wall. The second wall is 10 feet apart, and then it's like the entirety of the room around. So
It's just terrarium segments.
terrarium or aquarium, terrarium, aquarium,
Terrarium.
terrarium.
tiered over. And then a dry spot at the bottom
Well-
of the door.
Well, Bigglesby,
Where are we in this enormous structure?
at the top.
The very
I
top.
try to motion to flying. I grab a rope with a grappling hook at the bottom. I fly over and dangle it in front of the goblin.
I'm over there
make
making
a-
helicopter noises.
Yeah,
I
make
fly,
a
though.
make a ranged attack.
I'm not dangling a rope, but okay.
Yeah.
My intention was to make an athletics check. Range attack is am I efficient with a rope?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess 12.
Hey.
You get a 12. The goblin is squirmy and definitely hard to hit.
Oh,
Before
I'm trying to you saying I'm trying to hook him with a grappling hook?
yeah.
Okay, that's a little more violent than I thought, but alright. Yeah, I'll go with it, sure.
Grab it, dummy.
Villain goblin.
Grab the hook!
It looks like the scorpion's gonna get the goblin. Does anybody want to do anything?
What's the distance between between us and the scorpions?
I'd say this is on one of the lower ones, so let's say 30 feet.
The goblin swarm is going to do something.
Alright, what's the
Yeah,
goblin
so-
swarm gonna do?
They're going to open fire on that scorpion.
No!
Give it to me.
Sibling! We'll save you! For the swarm!
20
I
feet to
have
hit.
concerns about this goblin swarm.
Our priest is going to cast spiritual weapon
20 feet.
by the scorpions.
20 feet to hit, 15 damage.
23 hits, even with the whatever. The scorpion takes some damage, and it looks like it's ready to strike. Anybody else trying to do anything?
I used spiritual weapon near one of the scorpions at 60 feet to cast in an area. It rolled an 11 to hit, which
Doesn't
misses. And then he's going to attempt a sacred flame at the same time.
Sure.
So dex save.
Do you want me to throw you in? I look at the two goblins.
13.
Oh, I believe that's a fail.
Okay.
Does either goblin want to be pitched into that tier of aquarium?
11 radiant
Either of the
damage.
goblins.
Sure, let's go.
Alright, I grab him by the loincloth and the shoulder, and
You are chucked in. I'm sure that you,
In
with your
midair, I will
combined
rage.
strength, I'm sure with your combined strengths, you can do it. You can make the leap.
I will also cast Sacred Flame at the scorpion. Beat a dex save of DC 14.
On landing.
That time it makes it. It's a total of 19.
Okay,
On
fine.
landing.
No effect.
Can I slam Whelm into the ground? Do it shockwave?
On landing, can you? That's totally cinematic. Go for it.
Okay, yeah. So I do that. Need a con save of 15 from each of the scorpions only.
Also, the glass breaks.
Also, the glass breaks.
It says creatures.
Totally.
It's how loud is it? How loud is it?
It just says it sends a shockwave out from a point of impact. Each creature of your choice on the ground must succeed on a con save or be stunned. That's it.
Totally.
Sorry.
That's all it says.
It's highly targeted, despite being a massive.
I'm gonna
earthquake.
say it breaks the glass.
It's not that
Well,
high.
the grappling hook's near us, right?
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, you made a con save, right?
15.
Con save of 15.
Mhm.
Makes it. The one that's important makes it.
Great. What about the one that's not?
What makes that one important?
The other one, because he's about to strike it.
Oh.
The other one also makes it.
Oh, well, that's rather unfortunate. Well, it's now flooding.
It's about to, but
So-
before that happens,
Strikes the goblin.
he strikes the goblin, and the goblin takes a bunch of poison damage or
Nice.
something, and
Dies instantly.
it takes. The goblin goes down as the claw grabs into it. You're down there too.
Yeah.
Make me an athletics check to see if you can. Make me a strength save to see if you can avoid being shoved off this pillar, this tier, by the rushing water.
And I'm
I
raging!
have a rope down there. You can just grab it.
It's true. He can. So you could either stay and try to grab your goblin friend,
Uh-huh.
or grab the rope and get free easily. If you want to stay, you need to make the strength save.
Grab the goblin!
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the goblin. It's a 14 strength save.
14 strength save.
Yeah.
14.
Because I assume I'm not within 10 feet of his aura to go to 18, which is fine. Yeah, 14.
14. Are you happy with the 14?
Yeah, I don't have inspiration.
Great.
Or I
So
would re-roll it.
so you're pushed off. You're pushed off and you fall into the middle.
Oh, yeah, because it's flat from the terrarium?
Right. You fall into the middle. You take a little damage.
Sure.
You take like 13 damage
So
as the water rushes by. And you see the middle of this thing fill up. You are surrounded now by gnashing teeth and crashing beasts. And you're you don't see your goblin friend easily.
Great,
What?
I'm just going to go for the grappling hook.
Okay, you're not. Okay.
I'm just going to try to wave him down, be like, come get me! And then if there are things around me, I'm just going to swing at him,
Okay.
which I'm sure is at disadvantage.
So you can see the grappling hook. You don't see your goblin friend immediately, so you're going to swim to the grappling hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there things harrying me in the water?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to?
I'm still going for the hook, but I'm trying to
Okay, give me athletics check to see if you can nimbly swim past these things.
20. It's plus 6.
You manage to
22.
avoid. You manage to avoid this huge tiger, this huge thin tiger, as it swims at these incredible speeds towards you. You dodge just out of the way and grab onto the hook as you're pulled out to safety.
Nice. Okay. Do I see a floating goblin body?
You don't see a floating goblin body.
Great.
Pull me up!
And if he doesn't,
Give me a perception check as you start as you start getting raised out of the water.
21.
You are when you're almost at the top. You do see the goblin pushed down near the door.
Great.
Wait, which door?
The door that the person was picking.
Oh, it's been washed all the way down.
That the person is picking?
The person was picking when you guys walked into the room.
Oh, the lady that. Okay.
Yeah.
Does the water reveal any strange foot-shaped spaces where an invisible person is crouching?
Oh.
That's a good idea.
Creators for waters also see invisibility.
I don't think it would. I don't think it does, or at least not from your vantage. It was a good idea. Inspiration. I think that's a great way to find somebody if you happen to have 10,000 gallons of water.
Which we do.
Which we do for now. How far is it from where we are up by the entrance door down to the exit door?
Let's say straight line 80 feet. So, pulled out?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of waiting for the water to drain.
Okay. All right. So it takes a while. Eventually, the water is drained.
Wait, I'm not waiting.
All right.
I'm running down as quickly as I can.
You're able to repel the next few levels till you get to the bottom two that are filled with like crashing fishes and strange and these strange insect-like creatures and giant scorpions and whatnot that are fighting in the new remnants of the in this new pool that you've created.
I'm going to find this goblin and cast Spare the Dying on it.
Give me a perception check.
It's not a real goblin.
That's just hard to see through all the national.
12.
You don't see it. You don't. It's really hard to get a good line of sight.
Can the other goblins in the goblin swarm help?
Help perception is difficult.
They're standing at a different vantage point. They can spread out and point it out to me.
Sure, help with perception is difficult. But I guess where I'm at with it is you made the one failure. How far are you willing to go to try to save the goblin?
I cut off my hands.
2.
I won't cut off my hand, but I'll do many other things before I get there.
Ooh.
Sure. What's your next step?
The hand of Vecna.
Destroy water, and then see if I can find him.
Ooh.
How much water do you destroy with that?
30 foot
Wow,
cube.
yeah.
That's 900. No. 2,700 cubic feet.
That's quite a bit.
I think that's all of it.
It's probably not all of it, but it's quite a bit.
And it would definitely create like a huge surge so things would
So,
move.
here's
No,
what happens.
destroy the water.
What
Yeah.
happens is
And then
you destroy the water, and everything collapses in again and falls into a smaller portion of the inverted ziggurat. Now the fish and insects and whatever are kind of pressed in too close to fight.
That's
So
fine.
You've got a wall of insects and sea lions and sea tigers.
sea tigers.
I'm just looking for a goblin. Under the water, carry the water.
Great.
There's
So
a goblin at the bottom of the water.
so how do you get to the bottom?
Well, I thought it was already down there.
You're if you were in the bottom, you'd have to be in the water.
Okay. Well, I jumped in the water to destroy it, so that was my movement
Sure.
in the spellcast.
So now you're going to try to squirm through this writhing mass of creatures
Angry body.
to get to the goblin. Give me an acrobatics check. That makes sense to me.
This is kind of a curse. Can I just remove it? No. Acrobatics. Fine. I'll give myself guidance. Oh, that was pretty good. 18, 21.
21. So you managed to wriggle your way down to the bottom very quickly, and you're listening intently to find where the goblin is. Give me a perception or investigation.
Okay. I won't take an extra round to cast guidance on myself again because I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
Perception, 15.
Well, the 15 is enough. You managed to make your way to the goblin successfully, with avoiding these snapping and biting creatures as you do. Eventually, you get to the body and can put some healing into it to try to pick it back up.
Okay, was it already dead or is it unconscious?
Down. It's down.
Okay, I'll spare the dying and then drag him out.
Okay, great. So yeah, give me one more acrobatics check to try to get free.
22.
22. You managed to get out successfully, and you are emerge victorious, leaping free like Free Willy from this swarming mass of sea creatures. Your friends see you, beach on the side of the terrarium with a unconscious goblin in your hand, and you found your friend Stabby.
Stabby. Thank God. Thank all the goblin gods.
Oh, like 20 of them.
We add another goblin to the We're now at 7.
Speedo, Sleepy. Sleepy's asleep. Stinky, help.
So far, we have 9 of the 7 dwarves.
7.
7, 8, 9.
Oh.
We're missing 2. Based on our math.
Number of goblins.
2 off. We still need to find 2
Still
more.
need
This
2.
includes them.
Yeah.
This includes them.
The horde is 5 plus these 2.
Yeah. This is our total currently.
Oh, okay.
We have 7 out of.
We've
7.
satisfied the prophecy.
We did it.
I thought we
Done.
had 7
There's-
out of 11.
There's still more
It says
goblins.
We
7
don't know
dwarves,
that.
So
We don't
You're
know.
right.
Yeah, but this is
there are
goblin
more
math.
goblins
But-
than
but we
more
don't
than
know.
7 goblins.
This is goblin math.
Goblin math is complicated.
We're off by 2, therefore we need to find 2 more.
Great.
Obviously.
stands to reason.
It's like that new math they're teaching in public school.
Whatever the case is. Now, I guess you can just wait till they all die a miserable death and get through this bunch of bodies somehow. I don't know how you do it, but I assume you can. Does anybody have a plan? An idea?
Just throw them
arrows
back
at
up
them.
What?
tiers.
I shoot arrows at
You
them.
can speed them along on the
Yeah.
dying process,
Yeah.
for sure.
Once they're all dead,
Mm-hmm.
just gonna grab the bodies and throw them up a tier.
You should promise them they'll get to see the light of day, and they'll soar high on
Let it
wings
go.
you give them, so they can see the world.
Let it go. Let
They
it
can't
go.
be converted to Shushar.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, now you don't want to convert them. Okay.
So,
How long is speaks with
you
animals?
guys are all pretty strong, so you guys will work together and
No.
shove and
Maybe.
slowly drag these bodies out, pile
10
them up, and
minutes.
get to the next. You can make some steps out of them to get out with.
Cool.
We don't want to get out though. We want to get to the door.
I
that's
understand.
right
Yes, but
there.
when we get
I'm-
done,
oh.
going to
I'm
the
saying,
door,
yeah.
come out.
We'll have to encourage the sea lions to go somewhere else.
Eventually, after you've cleared the way sufficiently, the water, you can tell the water is draining, and it takes this whole process probably takes a few hours. Removing like 30 bodies
Oh, so we can take a short
and waiting
rest?
for water to drain.
I'll
and
just
stuff
fly
like
us
that.
over the wind and move bodies.
You do,
Yeah,
because the
but
thing
they're
you're looking
blocking
for is
the
at the
door.
bottom.
Yeah.
But
So we just move them, wait for the water
your
to clear.
characters pass. Your characters have to deal with that, and you only suffer hearing about it.
No.
Whatever the case is, eventually you do find.
That idiot magician got away from us, though.
Yep.
From the dwindle. Oh, can
Ka'aman. Ka'uman.
Ayaman.
Why don't?
Because don't wanna.
Who was still in the top row?
I was wherever he dropped me
You
off
wouldn't
at.
have been. You wouldn't have been. You wouldn't have been.
The
Were
swarm,
you on the top
swarm
row?
was
Yeah.
further
Give me a
up.
perception check.
The swarm was up there. They were waiting to see if I would succeed.
The gnome was
15.
probably up there too.
And then
15.
Does the swarm do it too? Yeah.
Great.
So you see for a moment, for just a moment, while you're up there, the figure appeared and disappeared
Where?
on the top row.
Close to me? Far away?
Yeah, probably not close to you.
Alright, I'll call it out and point in that direction. I'll say we shouldn't bother with her. We need to figure out a way into that door.
I need her bones. Though.
Should we try and find her?
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Alright, helicopter everybody out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just like gather a couple people with good eyes, and I'll just fly them around the room, making slow circles. But that circles go walk.
Airlift everybody to the top level.
Yeah, it'll be the.
So, okay,
just
we'll
take a
get some
gnome.
advantage on perception.
The gnome has a +7.
So where is everybody when you're doing this? Who's all being flown around, and who is?
I'm just walking around the top level, swinging my halberds the width of the walkway.
What is the diameter of the top tier? That's the
80
widest thing.
feet or something?
80 feet
90?
is
no,
fine.
like 100 feet.
Just call it. We'll dispel it.
Okay, next time we see her, yeah.
Yeah, the gnome's gonna take a look. 25.
So you guys.
Grumsh. I'm gonna hold a dispel magic
I
action.
don't think you can hold it forever. Can you?
You hold it for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on your next turn, you either
Be
cast it or
generally ready, but
Okay.
not hold it.
Well, you can hold it to trigger something, right? If the event doesn't
But-
happen.
The
you
problem is that
cast
you only
it.
hold it for 1 round. It's 6 seconds.
And
Yeah.
it still uses
And
the
it
spell
still uses
slot.
a slot whether you cast it or not.
Oh.
And then if you're smacked in the middle of it, you can lose concentration on it.
So why
That's
don't
really unfortunate. All right, fine.
why don't we make why don't you make an initiative check?
That's not an action, is it?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's just a skill check.
10.
You beat her. You she pulls open the door, but you obviously don't see her.
Uh-oh.
But I see someone
But you
opening the
can
door.
recognize that the door is being opened.
I'm not an intelligence high character, but I'm not that stupid.
Right. So you beat her in initiative. You can still act while she hasn't gotten through the door.
I'll shout and dispel magic at her. And
She-
run forward.
She
with my
becomes
mace.
visible. Well, actually, roll it.
How close am I?
No, not anymore.
How
So
close am I, by the way?
it is instantly dispelled. Let's see. Yeah, just everybody roll me a d10.
Oh. 1.
60 feet, 30 feet.
Oh, I'm only 30.
1.
10 for Grumsh.
You're very close.
Okay.
So 10 feet
Seven for-
away.
10 for Grumsh.
You're
7
100 feet away.
I'm on the opposite side of the...
Right. But you manage to see her out of the corner of your eye and turn
It's
it.
120 foot range. I can still get her.
And turn and shut that spell off quickly as she rushes through the door, running past you. So you're pretty close. You're pretty close.
I was 30, yeah.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna...
If the swarm also goes at the same time, they're going to attack. Because they can move within range and then fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer and then throw Whelm.
I think the swarm. I don't think the swarm would be able to have initiative at this point. This is a hero thing.
They're heroes, every one of them.
26 to hit.
So
Cool.
you catch up and cast 20.
Okay,
hit for
Goblin.
20.
Yeah.
Hit with a 26. Sure, give it to me.
So 16 bludgeoning.
Cool. 16.
Right into the back of her dome.
Okay.
And then it comes back, and then I throw again, right? Because I get extra attack. It says it instantly just comes back to
Cool.
my hand, yeah.
I think there's some that don't come instantly, so go.
I think that's a dwarven thrower. 18 to hit?
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Then that one misses, and then that's it.
Does it not hit because of a shield?
Doesn't hit because of a shield.
Dispel magic.
It doesn't. It's not continuous.
You'd
It's
have
a
to-
new, it's
you'd
a
have to
new
counter
casting
stuff.
of shield. So if you cast it again, it would shut down shield.
You want anti-magic field.
Yes, that's right. She didn't cast it earlier.
Right.
Given the opportunity, I'll attack, yeah.
Alright, so you chase her down and attack.
I mean, if she's within 10 feet, I don't chase at all. I just attack.
30 feet away, I was stood.
First one's a miss. Second one is likely a hit. It's, it is 23 to hit.
23 hits?
Nice.
And I'll smite on that.
Give it to
Ooh,
me.
big oof. She undead.
No.
Not yet.
That's a good one.
13.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
18.
18. She looks real bad.
Alright, and then my final blow will also hit. And let's see what I got for slots. Yeah, I'll use my last first level. 6, 14, 19. So 37 damage in total.
She looks really bad.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, she looks really, really bad. Let's see. Well, you've gone. It's going to be Shiwio. Cast a spell?
I'm standing here.
Is that a question?
Does anybody interrupt?
No, I don't
Does
think
anybody
we
have a
have
way to
those
interrupt?
things.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think we have counterspell.
You guys just leveled up. Maybe somebody took Mage Slayer.
Yeah, I love Mage Slayer.
I took
Cool.
more hit points.
Whatever the case is. And she teleports away.
Oh.
You two are close enough to see.
Yeah.
You can make Arcana checks if you want. If you're proficient in Arcana.
I'm not.
Oh, I was gonna say Heart of the Cards, but then I roll a 4.
Yeah.
Do I see where she teleported to?
No, but you might have gotten some insight if you made the Arcana check.
Okay.
What did the teleport just look like?
I have
big
Misty Step
purple
if that
form.
matters.
Oh, big purple board. Okay.
Not Misty Step.
It doesn't look like Misty Step. You've seen Misty Step before.
Mm-hmm.
Like Misty Step is like point to point. You move. You like actually do move through the physical space to get there.
This one, she just
This-
Thanos'd into the nothing.
Yes, it almost looked like there was a plane that she passed through and disappeared.
That sucks. But that's what else.
Well, we should go through that door. Maybe she went down there.
Maybe. It's entirely possible. Let's go.
We go through the door?
Plane is in a flat surface.
Sure.
This was the upper door. She
Was
was
that clear?
retreating.
Was that
back
clear?
where
The
she
plane is in
came.
flat surface.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
So we should go continue onward to the lower door.
Okay.
But it was
We-
locked. She was trying to pick it.
I can pick it. I'm great at that.
Cool.
Especially when I get a little help from my friends.
We'll help you. I'll rub your shoulders and tell you that Shushar believes in
I don't think
you.
that helps at all.
Look, just put the lock in the pick. Or the pick in the lock.
Terrible guidance.
I don't know which.
But we're
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna blame entirely your guidance. It's kind of my fault too. But I got time.
Oh.
I don't know what to tell
What kind
you.
of door is it?
10 to pick the lock.
Yeah.
You hear a loud bang sound.
Like the lock exploded, or like someone on the other side hit the door.
No. You hear a loud bang
So
sound.
the two options, obviously.
It looks like whatever the trap was, it doesn't seem to do anything now.
Oh shit.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I guess
What's it gonna do? Break the
I keep
glass?
trying.
You eventually get through the lock.
Yeah, it takes me a little while. Oh, hey, third try. Let's try.
So you eventually get through the lock.
18
Behind
seconds.
behind this, you see a beautiful library.
Oh, we need a book.
Oh.
Wizard,
We brought him for one purpose.
find the book.
Priest walks up.
Go get it,
Could I get any help?
You need help? There's a
Priest
single-
walks
I'm
into
only
the library.
one person. This is a big library.
Yeah.
Sure. 19. Investigation.
While he's investigating, I'm going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Sure.
10 minutes.
So it takes a long time to look through these books and figure out their system. It's before the Dewey Decimal System was ever invented, so this thing is totally in chaos. Chaos and
Middle Ages.
disarray.
It's a horrible time of darkness and disorganization.
Yeah.
Let's swap some of the books.
You hear a librarian in a far off land, like growling in frustration.
And a ruler snap right next to your ear.
Whatever the
Pull our
case
master
is,
it.
it takes you a while, but you do find some very interesting things. There's some stuff about prophecies. There's some stuff about like old forges, and there's some stuff about magical weapons specifically. Those are the three books that you find that you figure are the most close to what you're looking for. You do find some magical stuff in this room. You find there is so you guys all eventually would find this as you look around the room, but there is a huge book, like almost literally, like
big old tome.
A humongous tome, like something that would be the size of something a giant would read, like a 5x5 book.
Do I find any secret doors anywhere?
You don't.
So is this book magic? Tell me more about the magic.
No, but there is something magic inside it.
The bookmark.
I'm gonna step back 15 feet.
Yes, it is a magic bookmark. It's a big 5-foot magic bookmark, but it's a magic bookmark.
Taller than I am.
You also, yeah, that's what you find.
Detect magic tells me more about that magic that it embodies.
It is necromantic bookmark.
Ooh.
What is a bookmark? Has anyone opened it yet?
Oh.
It looks like it's black. It is like blacker. It's like Vanta black.
I've pulled the book down. I'm opening the pages and I'm finding the
It's a
bookmark.
big book. You need an athletics check.
I have the help of the swarm.
So the swarm scrambles up behind you and
They're all
starts
turning the pages together.
No, start
Okay,
to-
turn. Okay, turn.
and eventually you get to the page, and inside is this great sword with an obsidian black blade. It seems to absorb light. You do see the specks of light deep within it, kind of spiraling down, as if you're looking into the night sky and seeing the stars spiral above your head.
And it's necromantic, huh?
Mhm.
I like that.
Cool.
I'll pick it up.
I look at Whelm and ask Whelm, what
It
is
says, hello.
Who says that to whom?
In your head, you hear, hello. I understand you've come to find some great power, yes?
I've come to find goblins.
Goblins?
Goblins bring great power.
I
Friendship. Working together. The fury of the small. This is how we win.
can offer you more than that. I
More
know that
goblins?
more power.
Okay, I'm listening.
Take me out of here.
Okay.
We'll leave together.
Why were you
kill
here in the
things-
first place?
We'll kill things in the wider world, and you'll grow so powerful, none can stand against you. You'll slay giants in a stroke.
That doesn't seem likely.
Trust me.
No.
Give me an insight check.
Has Whelm said anything?
13.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
13.
Yes. I'll take you out of here, but I
Seems
won't
true.
trust you.
Seems true. Seems like the power humming underneath your hand is absolutely.
All right. Maybe
Powerful enough
one
to do
giant at a time. Maybe I'll believe that. Or maybe, depending on action economy, more than one.
Cool. So,
Does this sword continue to be a giant-sized greatsword, or does it shrink to my size?
it is still a giant-sized greatsword. Well, it's not a giant-sized greatsword. It is a normal-sized greatsword used as a bookmark in a giant-sized book.
I see. Yes, that would make sense. Can I wield it?
Probably not, but
Do you pick it up and try?
Yes.
Hopping guacamole crickets. What did you find, Grumpy?
You want me to make check marks?
Yes.
I owe Matt Davignon some guacamole crickets.
A necromantic blade.
Grumpy, that seems a little big for you, don't you think?
We'll see about that. It belongs to me.
It matches his heart inside.
Also, I have friends to help me use it.
Well, give it a swing.
So you
All
just
right, everyone, get together. I whisper to
have
the
poor
huddle,
goblins stacked
and then
up
we
in
all
armor,
and then
you
we
can-
all hold part of
They
it.
make
1,
goblin
2,
Voltron.
3, and we swing it around in a
yeah,
circle.
the give Black Razor to the Goblin Swarm. Yeah, the Whelm says, calls it that black bastard.
Wow, you can't say that.
I think bastard is PG-13.
No, for sure, but
He's saying the whole phrase as a statement.
It's a little prejudiced.
we're in kind of a sensitive environment.
Necromancy is a perfectly legitimate branch, equal to the other branches.
Totally, I agree with that. Absolutely.
To Whelm, can he not be trusted?
He'll corrupt you.
Should he be thrown away?
He will corrupt you.
He will corrupt you. He'll take your mind away from you.
So you get it away from Grumpy.
Take that to mean what you want.
It just says he'll corrupt you.
Hey, Grumpy.
We're okay over here.
Whelm says you will get corrupted.
Did he say me specifically, or did he say he'll corrupt you?
Who
I think you're
wields it.
interpreting.
No.
I think he's just warning you.
Warn me from what? I have him protecting me.
Exactly.
You're the one that should be scared.
It's a weapon. All weapons serve the war god.
You find the book yet?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You found 3 books that are probably one thing, something like that. You're looking for.
Let's get out of here.
Let's GTF out of here.
Time to get back home.
Do we want to go
Time
break
to make
open those
like
other...
Brucey and leave a sad crab behind in a hurry.
Do we want to smash those other spheres before we leave?
On the
No.
other side of the mountain?
I mean,
no.
yeah, but maybe not.
There's some other stuff in there. Who knows if it's worth anything?
Couldn't you just go in there and just smash the hammer and just... Right?
Tomorrow.
Is that once a day thing?
It's once per day.
I don't want to wait until
in the
tomorrow.
book is what-
Do you guys want to do it now or not?
No.
I'm just
It
going to
can't be
leave it
used
there.
again until the next dawn.
I'll get it when I come back for the crab.
Yeah, that'd be broken if you could just keep swinging.
What do you think?
We got 22,000 gold. Honestly, I'm set for a while.
Yeah, we can buy a lot of stuff with 22,000.
We can buy a lot of dead goblins with that.
Wow.
I'm satisfied.
I mean, that is sending goblins alone into a dungeon and seeing what happens. Money.
It's kind of what we've been doing for free.
We are the goblins,
We
sending
paid to
ourselves
bring them
alone.
back, right? That's what the money's for. Money for bringing them back at the end.
Yes.
We've been doing that. That's how
This
spend
time we
money.
didn't lose any.
We're still making
Yeah.
them.
Which clearly have not done enough. Maybe we should break the glass.
We're still making them pay us, right? They don't
Yes.
need to know how much gold. we
No
brought.
word about the 22,000 gold.
Oh, well, obviously we don't tell our employers. That'd be terrible.
So you guys start leaving.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think
We
we
didn't start
started. I
leaving.
think we
So
successfully
you head past the Sphinx, and she says to you, "You up for another riddle?" As you walk out, and you hear Black Razor in your ear, in your head, just behind you. It seems to always whisper, "Kill it."
We love another riddle.
What's black and sharp and whispers kill it in your mind?
It's a really tough one.
She just says, "Ew, you have that thing," and
You didn't answer
looks at
me.
you-
What is it?
And looks at you with disgust. Black Razor, like it growls in your ear to kill it. It seems hungry as it speaks in your brain.
Oh, for pity's sake.
So are you not willing to kill it?
I'm not willing.
Okay, great. So here's what happens.
I fight war, not slaughter.
Here's what happens.
Lay it on me.
It's a charisma save.
What can you keep after giving to someone? Is what she says.
What? That's it?
Mhm.
What can you keep after giving it to
I
someone?
know this.
I used to know the answer to this one. Like,
Think
tip
about
of
it.
my
Just think
tongue.
about it till you get it.
Oh, I got it. But I
Same.
knew it from before. Is that cool if
If you want to let somebody else try it, if you don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, I remembered that I knew it before.
Charisma save.
Get +4 for me.
But
Five.
not
Five.
from this adventure, right? Like-
21.
No, it's an existing riddle that I know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, your word.
I was gonna say friendship.
That's
I think
Hilariously
friendship
wrong.
works too.
No,
So
you
you
can
don't-
keep a friendship.
So you don't take any
if you
damage.
give
You can't give a
friendship,
friend-
if you give friendship,
I
you keep
see
friendship.
it, but it's not quite as correct as a word.
So you don't take any damage, but spilling out from the blade is this dark shadow that's like stands up to be this
It's evil grumpy.
huge creature,
It's the real grumpy.
and
inside.
you become unable to hold the sword as it grows out of your hand and becomes part of the creature in front of you. And it looks.
Well.
It looks like it could not be any more menacing. Like if there was a menacing elemental, this is what it would be.
You added +5 to your charisma save?
I did.
Alright.
You got 21. He's fine.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
saved.
Oh.
He saved
This
it
is
from
success
it.
Oh,
case. This is success case.
this is what success looks like.
Apparently.
Do
I
I
hate to
have
see failure.
Yes, that's right. I'll shut it. I told you to knock it off.
Do I-
Stop being a baby.
time to throw whelm at it?
Yeah, you roll initiative.
Oh.
I mean, you could have killed her. Well, it's fine.
Nobody
That's
asked
the
We're
real
friends with the
success.
Sphinx.
I agree. I think that you made the right choice.
Alright.
And trying to get the riddle.
16 to me.
I got
11. I'm busy talking to it.
dirty 20.
14 Marco. 20 Michael.
11?
11 to Eric. And the Ghost of Black Razor.
The Ghost of
You
Black
could have
Razor.
just let us leave, Cayman.
I know. The Ghost of Black Razor goes on 15.
Alright.
There
Can you
has
show
to
me
be.
where
Michael,
in
you're
the item description it says that...
The item description that says, DM, do your shit.
Wow, that's amazing. Good item.
It says DM throw X encounter at them.
Michael,
X
you're
is
up.
your choice. What does the Sphinx look like she's doing? Is she retreating, about to fight?
She looks like
Indifferent.
she's retreating.
Okay, cool. I am going to.
He gives us a little bit of more info about this. The shadow. Does it look like a creature? Does it look corporeal?
It looks
Is it
corporeal.
humanoid shapes? Like
It looks corporeal. It looks. I mean, it looks corporeal. It looks like a shadow of a humanoid about your size.
has it made any noises?
No.
Does it breathe? Does it move? Does it make sounds when it walks? Like
It does not breathe. It does not make sounds when it walks.
cool.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Solid shadow.
It's a shadow,
So-
so radiant damage would probably.
The-
And that's probably not how it works.
Priest.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, you're right, but you're probably wrong.
You
Gonna use the last second level spell slot
Still, it's
to
worth a
cast
try.
It's really worth a try.
spiritual weapon.
Do it.
Rolls a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
5 force damage.
5 force.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then he's gonna Sacred Flame. Need a deck save.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Cayman, your birthday's over.
15.
Motherfucker passes.
Thanks, buddy.
Great. Then it is
you're
my
so special.
actual turn.
That's the real message.
I will
She sure has got such wonderful wisdom.
run up. And I will Frenzy Rage. Then I will Reckless with 2 hands. That is a dirty 20. 4 plus 8, 12 bludgeoning.
Who's on deck?
12, 8 bludgeoning. So how much damage?
It's 12 bludgeoning.
12 bludgeoning.
Yeah, so that's first attack.
Okay, keep going. Your AC is 18.
My AC is 7. Oh, to hit is okay.
AC is 18.
Okay, yeah, then that hits. Then that's 12 more bludgeoning.
Okay,
And I'm in his face.
cool.
The gnome is 30 feet off. And
Who's
there's a
next?
spiritual weapon next to its face.
I am. Do smites get an extra D8 or not?
They do.
Alright, I connect for
You might be right. You might be fully right.
15,
For what?
23, 26,
Why do I never prepare the spells that I do?
34 damage.
Oh, like guiding
4
bolt?
damage.
Miss on the second
It
one.
looks brutal.
Third one I also miss. I do 34 damage, and then it is up.
Alright, yeah, this guy looks
You won't touch the Sphinx.
Absolutely brutalized by your smite. And then it makes some attacks.
Probably at me.
Oh, you're raging, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna attack him.
Am I next to it?
You were close enough to hit it, right?
You just smote
That
it.
can be 15 feet away.
Oh, so
Yeah, because
I mean, I don't know where I was when this all
that's fair. So
started.
you will get an attack of opportunity.
How do you have such
Okay.
a long
So
range?
you'll get an attack of opportunity.
Your arm
as you
is
just-
dragging on the
Incredible.
ground.
And then I have a halberd as well.
dirty
Oh.
20.
Some very long arms. and
What does
halberd.
Black
There's
Razor
like
do
a
on a
bunch of
crit?
elbows. It
A
rips someone a new one.
lot.
Half your health. What's that?
No, it's not
necrotic.
that. It's not that.
It's
a bunch
something
of,
ridiculous. Takes 13 bludgeoning.
Plus 13.
Black
It
Razor.
looks bloody.
Oh, maybe it doesn't have anything on it.
I know Black Razor.
Black
when
Razor doesn't have anything on a crit.
when
It's
it kills-
it's wave that destroys someone.
Right.
Yeah.
And that one is, but does it?
It's still gonna do a
deals
ton
extra
of
necrotic
damage.
right?
Wave does half their maximum hit points in necrotic when it crits.
And what does Black Razor do? Just extra necrotic, right? Just like 2d6 or something.
Black Razor doesn't add anything on crits.
It just
It's
when
just-
the, when the thing
what is its bonus?
It's a great sword. It's +3. That's it. No
and
crit-
when
no
the
crit-
thing
no crit
dies,
damage.
you gain.
Does it have
10 hit
any
points.
extra damage at all?
+3. Just +3.
Okay.
That's it. It's the only bonus to damage it has.
So
No.
it's just
Okay.
She
Great.
also can cast haste on its wielder.
As an action,
Uh,
or is Black Razor's action?
Black Razor.
Black Razor can cast the haste spell on you once
I
per day.
get what you're saying. Great.
And then
His
it
AC goes up.
concentrates.
So
Does he move fast? He moves fast.
he moves fast.
Oh jeez. Why did I tell him that?
But when he kills stuff, gain
Back
10
to my
HP,
character.
go to the max. Broken.
26 damage from the crit.
That's a bunch. That's half my health.
I hope he doesn't do it again.
24 damage from the not crit.
Wow. Guess how much health I have?
Two.
Do the math.
19 damage from the third attack.
I think we
You're
all know what
perma-dead.
happens. No.
You are
Yes.
perma-dead.
Oh,
Black
right.
Razor
Yeah.
Your soul
kills
is
you.
eaten by
Right.
Black Razor.
That is right.
An 18 hits you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Is it eaten right away?
Yes.
Immediately.
As
Yeah.
soon as you hit 0, Black Razor consumes the soul of the
Yeah,
creature.
that is a
And then they gain-
non-recoverable. I think you can use Wish.
And then he'll gain 52 temporary HP.
He's got 52 temp HP. So he has.
Its hard barbarian had 155 temp
Yeah.
HP from killing the crab with it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute bullshit. Black Razor is.
He has a bunch.
Should've-
He has a bunch of temp HP.
Yeah, should've never
He
allowed
took
that
a bunch
weapon.
of radiant damage.
You're winning the
Is it winning?
because Black Razor knew that the goblin was hard to damage, and so was
Yeah.
willing to go after you, even taking an opportunity
What's your
attack to do
max
so.
50.
What's that?
What's your max HP?
52.
Jesus.
Okay, cool.
Brucey.
Okay, great.
Damn.
Back to you two. So it's you two now.
What's the icon?
You know what's
Oh, right, yeah. After came in as Marco.
You know what's funny?
Marco.
My max health is almost twice yours.
Yeah, you do have a lot.
Yeah, right.
I'm
For
at
sure.
101 max.
I'll finish that later. Does this thing seem more fiendish or more? Because I saw a smite like work on it. Right?
It looks like a shadow. It is undead.
Can I make a wisdom save for me?
Yeah. The 15.
It fails. I tell it to drop Black Razor, and it does.
And it disappears.
Do you pick it up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. That's what Black Razor's like. Black Razor growls in your head.
Are you satisfied?
There's always more.
Couldn't agree more. Can we wait for a meal that's to your and my taste?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Do I think that banishment would work on this thing?
It's gone.
No, he means
No,
on the
the
sword.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. What about turn undead?
Probably not.
Only if the undead thing came back.
Right. The
Okay.
thing it summoned it would work on.
Yes.
But the sword itself.
I'm going to banish the
I
sword.
mean, if it worked on it, the sword couldn't run away anyway.
I'm going to banish the sword.
It has a charisma stat.
I think it's like a 16.
It's
or
an
something?
18.
Is it native to this plane?
That's another good question.
That's a great question.
Feels shadow
So
belly.
if we're doing technicalities,
Technically
it's
it
not a
is.
creature. If we're doing technicalities.
Right.
And it's also native to the Shadowfell.
No, it's not.
It's a hexblade.
But it's not a creature. It's an object.
Yeah, but it's
a
it's
sentient
also
object.
one of the original hexblades.
Mm-hmm.
So banishing would send it to the Shadowfell, which then would make it permanent.
If banishment can work on it, that's probably where it would go.
By raw, it cannot, but our
But
AI, it's possible.
That is your call.
Oh. As a player, I have to object strongly to permanently banishing Black Razor. For entirely meta reasons.
Same.
Also, maybe
Well,
we can get our friend Soul out
You
of it.
can extend. You can extend it. You can extend your. What's it called? Extend your save to it if you want to.
I feel like we could talk about this.
Talk about it. Talk
Our
about
friend
it.
just got eaten by this thing.
Okay, well, how do we get it out?
That's a great question. Maybe the people we're taking it to will know.
Oh, okay, fine. Then we'll banish it.
See, we don't have to waste spell slots. We can talk like civilized people. The two chaotic folk at the table. Just
I kind of just whisper
Working
to
it out.
Whelm. Well, can we get his soul back?
I've never seen it.
The soul, or it come back?
It come back. I've never seen Black Razor give up what it's already taken.
Shit. Would Wave know?
Well,
That's
Would
our conference
Wave
call.
Yeah, because Wave is sitting right there.
that's really funny.
Would Wave know?
That's really funny. Inspiration.
Woo!
By the way, inspiration. That was beautiful roleplay, everybody. You guys.
Because they all have 3 personalities and all interact certain ways. It's in
Mhm.
the lore. It's beautiful.
So now you have the trident and the sword.
No.
Oh, he has. He has.
Well, he had the trident.
I mean,
I was gonna go pick up the
you
body.
can pick up the trident.
I'll pick up the trident and all his stuff. The swarm will carry the belongings.
The sword just like rolls over,
Brucey.
absorbing all this stuff into the middle. Keeps on rolling.
Ooh, what does Wave say to Grumpy?
What does Wave say to Grumpy?
You have to worship a sea god or be willing to convert in order to wield it.
Right, but not to hold it. It tries to convince you to convert to worship a sea god.
Not gonna happen
Great.
unless there's a sea form.
A
of
goblin
the war
sea god.
I mean, technically,
Well-
the goblin god is the god of all goblins.
what
if there are
is-
any seafaring goblins, it would be that god too. But whatever, let's not worry about it.
I was gonna say, what is the Faerun?
Is this Wave
sea?
being like, yeah, we can deal?
We can deal. I just want to get out of here.
Yeah, what is Faerun's
Does the war god have an aquatic component?
It's Umberly.
Yeah. So
Oh.
whatever the case is, you guys head out of the dungeon. You guys are battered, beaten, and whatnot. You've got a dead friend with you, and you see.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm really sorry. While we're leaving, I want to tell Black Razor about an incredibly delicious soul that I know of. That he would be extremely happy to get his edges on. You know what I mean? I want him to help me find this living creature who I know, because I'm attuned to him now, because we did the thing.
Sure.
That I know he can find.
Mm-hmm.
I describe how Kaimian would look to a sword that wants to eat souls. Because he knows.
He says she's outside.
Great, take me to her. I will feed her to you with great relish.
Okay.
Did he already waste his haste?
Waste is a strong word, but maybe also yes.
Cool. So, he heads out. You guys head outside.
What time of day is it outside?
What time do you want it to be?
It depends.
Yeah, like do you have a preference?
It matters if it's.
It took you guys a while to do this,
If
so
it's
let's say
daytime, I won't go outside.
It's 14 hours after midnight, so that puts it at 2 p.m.
Yeah, I won't go outside
okay. Why not?
because of Whelm.
Okay, why not?
It's light.
It gives you agoraphobia to outside. You need to be underground.
Oh, great.
I'm very scared to go
So you
outside.
guys
Here,
wait.
you know what? We'll get some like shrubs from the clearing, like the edge of clearing. We have a bunch of shrubs. We'll just like pile them on you. And there's makeshift just like mounds. You can barely see anything.
Can't we just wait until sundown?
Well, I don't think that changes the fact that it's space.
Yes, but fine. But it's the sun that's really the problem for everyone.
Fine. I'll go find Kaimi and you guys hang back. It's cool.
Great.
No, we'll go with you. It's
I
just
don't
that
need you. I
Oh,
don't need any of
actually-
you. I can
actually-
do Black Razor on my own.
Actually, no, it doesn't work until the next dawn.
Don't be such a dip.
Great.
No, you don't understand. Black Razor, I can talk.
You're not
We should all go.
Elric.
We should
Get
all-
over it.
We should all totally just go.
Right. So you guys,
Sure, let's go.
head out.
No, I should be fine. Whelm's like, nope. It's fine. Let's go. Whelm is anxious.
Is Matt coming or going?
I don't know.
No idea.
He's mourning Brucey. The second time feels more permanent for some reason.
I don't know why.
I wonder why. Just right through the acid point. The bevel in the middle.
So, you
Was
guys.
By the way, was there anything in the library about disenchantment or unbinding of souls trapped in swords?
Probably not.
Do you have an inspiration?
I do.
If you spend it, you can you can retroactively check the library for that.
I'll even be willing to go back and run in and find it. But yeah, I'll do that.
I think you guys walked out.
Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking, like, we were in this library of weapons,
It's true.
and we just
You
had a
do
problem
have
with
three
this.
books that have something to do with that do all have interesting things to do with weapons.
Were you watching us while not being in here?
Yeah.
That's weird, dude.
Do you have anybody you want to bring in?
What?
Do you have anybody you want to bring in?
I mean, so there.
We'll talk about that on
there
the,
are
on the
two
next
things.
break.
Okay, great.
We'll talk about that on the next break. Whatever the case is, you guys head outside, and you see arrayed outside is Kaemion, some Thayan forces, and the prince and his entourage.
So, okay, that's really cool. But because I know where they are,
Right.
I can tell they're out there before I even round the corner.
Sure.
So before I round the corner, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Totally.
'Cause I can do that. I'm a big fat cheater.
I mean, it's not cheating if it's in the mechanics.
Oh, that's good. I can start using myself.
Sure.
Oh, I forgot level of exhaustion.
So here's where I'm at. Are you guys gonna try to fight them?
Do I have a choice?
You'll probably have to kill a number of them in order for Black Razor to be willing to
I'm
leave.
assuming that Black Razor is currently in a sated state.
Sure.
Sated is the wrong word. Fed
I'm-
state.
Right. Right.
Content, maybe.
Sure. Well,
So
but also like that.
he always wants more. Whatever the case is, you're probably going to have to do some fighting to get out, even to get free, even if you're not, even if you can't inevitably fight all of them.
I'll tell my friends my plan is to dash out there, kill Kaimian, and then get out.
Well,
If more souls happen to end up in Black Razor, we'll all be happy.
If they're going to try and confront us or take stuff from us without paying us, then absolutely we'll all fight.
Totally, yeah, totally. So, So you guys are going to try to escape?
are we gonna go
After
talk
you-
and escape, or are we just gonna go try to screw her up and feed her to Black Razor, and then deal with the rest of them as it happens? What's the plan?
My character's not really planning very much right now.
You
Chaos is bad.
you
just want
guys
Cam on
recognize that you guys have a lot of power, but you do see very powerful people out here. There's a lot of people out here.
How
you
many?
You
We're talking
don't
an
think
army?
you're talking maybe two. Not
people?
armies, but like two companies of people who are good at fighting.
I love the idea
100
of planning because
persons.
there's a lot of things we can do, but it doesn't make sense for my character to be planning right now.
Whatever the case is.
A company is about 100 people.
Sure. So you see like 200 people ready to fight you.
That's a lot of minis.
That's a lot of food.
You know what?
It's daylight, though. None of us are going to do well in daylight.
We're in darkness.
We're in darkness now, but when we walk out there, we're in daylight.
Sorry.
We also
We're all in
can't
darkness
see.
around me right now.
We also can't
Why?
see each other.
Because I cast darkness.
Oh, okay. But we can't see in darkness.
That's okay. We don't need to.
Well,
Black Razor will lead the way.
life is meant to be lived. Let's live fully.
Why do you trust
and
that
get
sword
glory
so
for the clan?
The power. It's just really trustworthy.
No, it's not. It's an idiot.
So I'm using Whelm to help me know the shape of the tunnel that we're in, because his blind sense out to like 60 feet.
Sure, great.
Because I can't see because it's magical darkness.
Sure.
Are we going or what?
Let's
So
go.
you guys are going to try to fight them?
Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna give up? Are we gonna run? What are we doing? I need to know before I slip.
You try to fight them. You guys do amazingly. It is impossible. The power in your hands is inescapable. Describe to me how you kill Kamion. Like a night angel.
I mean, I slice her all the way through with black razor, and then again through the corpse.
This person you saw just moments ago sneers as you walk around the corner and is then cut to ribbons, literally cut to ribbons, and then again as they fall apart. You guys
Use my last
kill
frenzy
a lot
range
of them,
and just go bonkers.
but
But
inevitably you are captured. Your weapons are taken from you, and you're knocked unconscious. Next time
on Dragon Ball Z.
on Dragon Ball Z. Let's take a break.